I feel like I could have done this better, but we're doing our best.
Don't pull my hair. Pull my hair. If you try to pull my hair, I will put you down. If you pull my hair, I will put you down. If you pull my hair, I will put you down. And I will not put you back up. No up. Pull hair, no up. No pull hair, up.
I don't agree. It doesn't, because he just says if it goes below 10,000, that's when we have to worry. That's all I know. I don't even know what our savings goal. I guess our savings is. I don't have one personally, so I don't know anything about it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Hello? Can you hear me? Yep, and I can hear you as well. All right, give me 1 second. Do you mind if I stream? If you say no, that's also fine. I will not stream our bout. Okay, yeah. Trying to get my setup done correctly, but having to open 2 setups is annoying. So annoying. For the view of me, did you do an application capture? Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Let me do that real quick. It makes sense. Okay. And then, let me show my cards and stuff so you know.
Cut it out.
I got a power shuffle and stuff too. I might just like not even do this for the first game. All right, you can see everything just fine. All right, now let me see if I can get this to view. Oh wait, I didn't make an old sorcerer. We're not as dumb as we thought. Yep. Or maybe we are.
Don't cry. Cut it out.
All right, that's one. All right, we've got that set up. Thank you very much for your patience. And then It's the only one that's screwing with me is the OBS virtual camera, because for whatever reason it's just being. Oh, that might also be smart. I'll explain to you what I did after after obviously we do the tournament and everything, but or after this round. But basically, I have to do a logic capture for one of my devices in order to show it on here, and then it catches the actual camera on Discord, and that is my instance that I then flip and transform to go against you, who I have as an actual capture of the screen. All right. Half cut is fine. I'm not super pressed about it. I do need a power shuffle because I had to put in new cards for this one. I didn't even know they were doing proxies because I decided last minute to do this. Yeah, I don't have any in my deck, so I'll just pull up any card that you're using, or if you have an appropriate explanation to, that also works. If it's a sell, I unfortunately already know what it does, and that yep. But unfortunately, I almost get the vibe that you're playing Blue Flare. Oh, no, it's no problem being a purple fan. I just like this deck in particular. Like, so, like, I'm gonna try and play it give it one last hurrah, because there's certain decks it just does not survive against in this particular meta, so. Oh. You would like to roll. Let's roll. How would you like me to cut? All right, sounds good to me. All right, so I'll roll. I got a 3 and a 1. You'll be going first. Oh, never mind, we're re-rolling. Oh no, a 3 and a 1 and 4. I got a 4 and a 4, so that is not 11. You win. Congrats, you have broken my spirit. We'll take. Why not? Yep. Whenever you are. You too. Oh, God. Is that a proxy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, $69. People always want to put a premium on a deck that, like, is good, but hasn't put up tournament results, but they're like, oh, well, if you want to have fun and enjoy, then, you know, pay me $69, and then pay me $100 for Gallant, too. We'll start by doing this. Digivolve into Gabumon. Draw. And I'm at 2, correct? We will play down Analog Youth, Effect, Reveal 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll take Kendo. Oh, these will stay in grave. And then we will play down Maddie Sheeta, putting you to 3. Oh, I should probably tilt it up a little bit more so you can see my hands. There we go. That is fine. All right, you'll hit Davis. Davis effect. 1, 2, 3. We will pick up. Oh, 1 green Digimon and 1 blue. We'll pick up Medieval Gallant and Ancient Garurumon.
You okay? You okay?
That is fine. All right. All right. Yep. Effective Davis. Go to 3. We will draw 1. I don't see any reason why not. We will push out. Effect of Mat, gain 1, draw 1. Effect of Gabumon, because I possess a Mat, draw 1. Does the Shadramon have any on deletion effects? That's unfortunate. We will make the Gabumon a blocker. It's just his effect. He has to target 1 body on board. We will suspend your Vmon and suspend my Gabumon. Medieval Gallantmon. Putting you to 3. Effect. It will attempt to tap down the Gabumon again, but obviously nothing changes in its status. It will pop the Shadramon, and then end of turn, we will Vortex into the Vmon. All right, you are good to go.
No. Hush. Enough. Enough. No.
Better not be an ant. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it... Okay. Yeah, and then we'll just pop the, we'll suspend the Shadramon and then pop it. Perfectly fine. Unsuspend, unsuspend, draw for turn, and hatch. Let's see. We will Digivolve into Gabumon in the back. This is the BT17 one, just for clarification. Alright. We are indeed at 3. We could, and then we get what? Go for this and this. Okay.
That would be nice. I'll take some of those. You are getting that. Yeah, so we're gonna pay off debt and buy some movies. The money thing was for
We will Digivolve into Kendo Garurumon.
that was needed.
Draw.
Organized garage.
Yes. We will then swing with Alliance, tapping down our Kendo Garurumon. Our Medieval Gallantmon will then swing for 17k for 2 checks.
We were supposed to bring something, and then they ended up saying, okay, well,
That is correct.
yeah, for a whole is it 1,500? Well, then, sure, 1,800. I don't know.
Alright, sounds good to me. We will then put you to 1 by playing Ice Wall. I need to find a way to be able to cast a shadow over this. Hopefully it'll be better. And I apologize for the glare. As soon as my son goes to bed, I'll cut the lights and then do a better lighting, but my son comes first, sorry.
Was before that, I didn't have the gift card. Yeah, because I spent it on that PS4.
Possibly.
Buy him Christmas presents.
Okay. Alright, that sounds good. Alright. Yes. We will suspend the Dino Beamon. Well, we'll suspend the Pyodramon, and then we will pop the Dino Beamon. That's fine.
No, I didn't say anything inappropriate. It's Christmas presents. I didn't know what was.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, I would ask about the partition activating, because if the Digimon would be deleted, is it the same as partition activating under the pretense that the Digimon is deleted? Okay. Mm-hmm. What is this effect? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
Hey, cut it out. You need to sit down. You're gonna sit with me.
Oh? Okay. You came in a little bit cracked. You are frozen. Yes. Can you hear me? You're moving a little bit. I'll message him. I can hear you. Hold on. I'm sending you a message as well.
What are you doing?
1 second. Okay, I sent him a message. All right, so I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, you're moving now. Your resolution's a little poor, but we'll get through that. Yeah, I think your connection is poor. Yeah, I'm also pulling up the card to alleviate stress from you. No, I'm not angry in the slightest. Let me see real quick. Why if it has an alt art is it not on the front page? Oh, it might be on the front page. No, it's okay. Nothing to worry about. I'm just pulling up the cards so I can accurately read the text. Don't worry about the connection issues. Those happen.
Wait.
Chat, am I just having another moment where I can read? I didn't see the picture correctly, chat. I'm dumb. Alright, Dragon Mode. Let's see. Your opponent can't play Digimon by effects until the end of this turn. That's fine. Dragon Mode. So this trash your opponent's top security. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, delete one of their Digimon. Okay, that's completely fine. Alright. That is okay. Yes. We will draw. We will push out Gabumon. The Gabumon will draw us 1 card, and then Madashita will draw us 1 card and gain us 1 memory. All right. So I suppose here, normally I would be forced into something that I don't like, but I suppose there is an opportunity for an out there. We will be passing you quite a bit of memory, but I think this play to be correct. We will Digivolve into Lobomon. Draw. That is correct. So we'll go to 2. Then Digivolve into Ancient Garurumon. Draw. And then effect, we will send... what is the effect of the Shadramon and the Flame Dramon? Okay. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I think in this instance, we'll send the flame back to hand. I believe you've gone through quite a few Shadras. And yes, and then are any of your Digimon blockers? Oh, this is also in the grave. I apologize.
No. Not like that. How do we get down?
We can do it like this, and then save ourselves a lot of memory in the long run. However, okay, we'll do it like this. We're not going to draw any cards off the swing. I believe here it's more profitable just to keep you low to the ground. We will play Hammer Spark, going to 3. Oh yeah, you are correct. Going to 2. And then we will suspend... Ooh. No, that should be... We'll suspend this. Check. Do that one of your opponents. Current DP value of fighter mode. Okay. We will play down Medieval Gallantmon by suspending both of your Digimon. Alright. And then effect will pop your... Does he get anything if he's removed from the field by battle? Correct. Okay, that's fine. So what we will do is we will delete him, and then we will get the overflow, and then you will also most likely pop the analog UCS. Alright, so that would have put you at 5 to begin with. Overflow of how much? Yep. Okay. That seems to be correct. And then we will first activate end phase Vortex, swing into your Shadramon, and then suspend Kendo Garurumon, just, I suppose, for fun. We want... It's, yeah, there's, like, I could have swung with it. I didn't want you to ace. And then effect, he will delete himself. And then in response to destruction, well, we'll resolve the effects of Ancient Garurumon first, and then resolve Analog Youth. Effect of Ancient Garurumon, we will add Lobomon, and then we will search a tamer from Grave. As you can see, none are applicable. Would you like to view Grave? Alright. We'll add this to hand, and we will play... We will play Madashia and Sora Takanouchi. And you will be good at 3 after I tap... Well, you'll be at 2. I'll tap this, gain 1 memory, and hatch 1 Digimon. You're good to go. Where did I put my water? Correct. Sounds good to me. Can you please declare which one is given rush? Okay. So, let's see. You're still at 3 for this. 3 on my side. I think we will just tap down the Dino Beamon, but we will not opt to... If we do it now... No, we won't opt to pop. Alright, and then that will still burn the top security, I believe. Blue Scramble. So, Blue Scramble effect, you may play one Digimon, blue Digimon card with 2000 DP or less from the trash without paying the cost. Alright. Ah, this is correct. Unfortunate. And then Gabumon. Alright. Alright. And then we will draw for turn. Effect of Matt, Ishida, and Sora Takanouchi. How many cards do you have in hand? Alright. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you would like me to count further, I can count the rest of my hand for you. It would just be 12 in total. Alright. So, and then let's see what we want to do here. Does he have any protections? Okay. So he has partition himself, or he is given partition by another body? Alright. So I believe what we will do here... We will Digivolve in the back into Gabumon. Draw. I suppose that would be effective. So we'll be at 7. We will play down Gabumon, going to 4. Draw 1. Play down Blue Scramble. And declare Digivolve into Lobomon for 2. Going to 2. Draw. Then effect of Lobomon for 1. Digivolving into Ancient Garurumon for 1. Draw. Effect, you may send it back to your hand and pick up your top security. You may now partition.
You just had no. Cut it out.
Alright.
No. I'll wait. Ow!
If only. I believe we were one off. Let's do it like this. We can...
Hush. Stop.
play down Analog Youth. We'll go to 1. Effect 1, 2,
Yes.
3. That's unfortunate.
No.
We will grab off of the effect.
Sit down. Ow! Stop.
We'll grab Gabumon X Antibody. He will Digivolve. Oh, well, first, let's resolve the effects. So he will die.
Get off.
And then effect will grab us a Lobomon.
Nope. Go to bed.
These will both be coming to hand.
Go to bed. You hit me in the eye.
And then we will also play down...
You're going to bed. I don't care. Nope. Sit still.
Oh, that's it.
Stop it. You're not going to keep acting like crazy.
Oh, I apologize for that then. That would have changed the play drastically.
Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah,
No.
that's my fault. And I don't...
Cut it
Can I
out.
still play things by effects now? All right. Then we will just tap 2. Go to 1.
Now your show is off because you couldn't behave.
Digivolve for 0.
Putting it back on. No.
Draw.
Put on your shirt.
All right. Unfortunately, we just do not have the out here. Yeah, you got it. We did try. We couldn't make it to him. I wonder how far he was down.
Put on your shirt.
Ah, we were never getting there. How unfortunate.
Good shirt.
All right, game 2.
Strand through sleeve. Strand through sleeve. Strand through sleeve.
I will opt to go first.
No, I'm not putting it on.
All right, how would you like me to cut?
Because you don't know how to act. You have the attitude.
All right, and half cut is also fine with me.
I'm not playing with you. No, Dad, I want you.
All right.
Wanna be a butthead? Mean to me. Stop.
All right. All right. Whenever you're ready,
Stop.
I'll check the top 5.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Shut it down.
Ah, I see.
Shut it.
I'm just behind the power curve here.
Shut it down. Put on your pants.
All right.
Why are you fucking throwing it? Hey! Figure it out.
I suppose we take it.
You're wearing pants.
Just a half cut is fine. And how would you like me to cut my eggs after shuffling? All right. You too.
Blah, 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 blah.
Draw. Oh, my bad. I am not going second. Let me not do that to myself.
Yep.
Digivolve into Gabumon in the back. Draw. And then we will put you to 4 with Matt, Ishida, and Sora Takanouchi.
No TV. Yep, that. Say goodnight. Say goodnight.
Oh. I love you, son. You be good. Go get a nap. Sorry, I was giving my son a kiss goodnight. May I see the Wormon again that you added? Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. We will draw for turn. That is not quite what we had hoped for. We will put you to 2. We'll just play down Gabumon. Draw 1. You're good to go.
Nope. Literally hit me in the eye.
Are you okay, hon?
No, I'm annoyed. Hit me in the eye.
Oh, I'm sorry, my love. Oh, I don't think I had your audio on the entire time. That's for shame. All right. Draw for turn. I believe it would be best to just be patient. We will swing at your security. All right, that is a dead Gabumon. Just a poor dead little boy. And then we will play down Gabumon, putting you to 1. Draw 1. You're good to go. You said swing Shardamon security? Yep, that will be a Matishita. All right. Chat, I'm sorry about the audio for my opponent. I'll figure that out later. I'll figure out why it's not picking up. That's fine. Okay. One check is fine. Kendo Garurumon. That's fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. 1, 2. Analog Youth. Effect. 1. Oh. Play by effects. Would you like me to place them on bottom? All right. Okay. Sounds good to me. Draw for turn. We will push out the Gabumon effective mat. Go to 5. Gain 1. Draw 1. I think here we will Digivolve. It's probably the only way. I suppose we go for the risk, right? Digivolve for 3, going to 2. Draw. And then he does have Partition. We will play down Medieval Gallantmon, suspending. Actually, we'll just play him for full cost. Can he reduce by each? Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. So for 11, putting you to 9. Effect, end of turn, Vortex. Tapping this down for Alliance. Swing over it. It is currently 17K. That is fine. I didn't think I was winning this one anyway. I just don't want to go out having lost to a single body I couldn't out. Okay. We will just allow the concession here. If we have less than a minute, you obviously have turn priority and everything. It's fine. I have no way of taking that much security. Yes. No, he literally revealed. The one he literally revealed. As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's fine. He got 2-0. I apologize for that. All right, sounds good. Is there an app for Limitless that allows you to track this? Oh no, I'm using the website on my phone. I just wish there was an app that was better about this, but... All right, thank you so much. You too. All right, chat. We didn't do so well on that one. But this is what I get for playing Gabumon. Round 2. table 8. All right. Okay, let's do it. All right, and I should probably also figure out the audio input. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right, that's good to hear. You just see something real quick. Sorry about the delay. Oh, I think I'm doing the wrong thing, chat. Let's just mute that source. And then we'll just add a output capture, I suppose. I don't really want to make my opponent wait. All right, let's join in. Oh, I'm in the wrong table. I apologize. Sorry, I somehow went into the wrong table. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. All right. Okay. All right, let's do this. Actually, you know what? Why not? Half cut is fine. Nothing to worry about with me. How would you like me to cut? All right, sounds good to me. All right, I am running 5 eggs. When I shuffle my eggs, how would you like me to cut them? You said what? I do. And you said to do what with my eggs? Okay. Yeah, that's completely fine with me. I have rolled a 3 and a 5. I believe that to be slightly more than 6, unfortunately.
He fell asleep immediately.
Yeah, I think he tired himself out.
Hell on this.
He's getting to his toddler phase and he hasn't even hit 1 yet.
Such an attitude.
Wonder where he gets that one from.
You, clearly.
I don't have an attitude. All right, whenever you're ready.
Just go forward.
Oh, half cut is fine. Hey, what's up, Fidget? How are you doing? All right, we will do that. You too. Oh, are you okay with being on stream? All right. Thank you. Let's begin then. We will hatch into Bookemon. We will Digivolve into Gabumon. Draw. Then we will put you at 3 with the Madeshita. C.
Pretty good.
All right. All right. We will draw. We will put you at 2. We'll play down Davis Monomiya. 1, 2, 3. We'll pick up Lobomon, placing the rest on the bottom of our deck. That's fine. Mm-hmm. All right. Draw. That's fine. We could. We will play down Madishita, putting you to 1. Ah, that is true. My bad. We'll put you to 3 with Gabumon. Draw 1. You're good to go. That's fine. 6k it dies to a Kendo Garurumon. Correct? All right, sounds good to me. We'll go to 3. We will draw for turn. I believe we are fine pushing out here. Push out, go to 5, off of the mats, and draw 2. So gain 2 memory and draw 2. 1, 2. We will play down Analog Youth, going to 3. Effect, 1, 2, 3. We will add Kendo Garurumon to hand. That would be fine. We will play this for 2. Effect, 1, 2, 3. Ancient Garurumon to hand. We will Ice Wall, putting myself to 0. And let's just leave this up there. And then we will Digivolve into Lobomon. Draw for Digivolve. For 2. Effect, Digivolve for 1. Into Ancient Garurumon. Draw. Effect, send Lylemon back to your hand and pick up your top security. Alright. At my end phase, he will die, and we will activate and resolve the effects of Ancient Garurumon before resolving the trigger effects of the analog use. Add Lobomon to hand. Add Louis Iwata to hand. And then effect, we will play out Matt and Sora Takanouchi. In response to destruction of Ancient Garurumon, tap 2. Hatch, gain 2 memory. You're good to go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Kendo Garurumon. Mm-hmm. All right. I'll go to 8. And then you'll hit a Gabumon. Ah, yes. All right. Are all effects finished resolving? Could you please read the Chaosmon to me? And also the amount of cards in hand, please. That's fine. Does he have... He does have partition. All right. So because you have 9 cards in hand, I'll gain 1 memory. Now that we're at 10, we can't gain any in excess. Unsuspend. Let's do this. We will draw for turn. Yes, that's fine. So he does have level 6 partition. All right. We will Digivolve. Oh, pardon, I'm getting ahead of myself. Draw. We will activate Louis here for 3. Going down to 7. Effect of Louis. Push out the Digimon. In response to this, both mats will trigger, gaining 2 memory, drawing 1 card, and another card for both mats. And then we will also activate the effect of Louis by tapping him down. We will gain 1 more memory. All right. I suppose so. We will activate the effect of Gabumon X Antibody. So draw for Digivolve, and then activate the effect. Feel the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No hits. Garurumon only. All right. Since you have a Digimon with 10k or more DP, we will Digivolve into Metal Garurumon, and then draw for Digivolve. This will be... Oh. No, it cannot. You are correct. That is unfortunate. I forgot that that was a stipulation. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, one of your Gabumon. You are correct. Let's see here. I think we'll do this instead. We will just play down. I suppose it doesn't matter. Digivolve into Lobomon for 2, going to 8. Draw. I didn't want to have to use this one instead. We will Digivolve into Ancient Garurumon for a cost of 1 off of Lobomon's effect. We will draw. And then since nothing is sent to hand, you do not pick up the top card of your security. However, so it attempts to bounce, but since you're... Oh, it actually will activate. You're fine. Activate the partition effect. Yes. Yep. So we will just delete the stack here. And then did you pick up your top card of your security? All right. So he is deleted. No effects because he was de-digivolved first. That still works fine. We will tap down both of your Digimon. Play Medieval Gallantmon for a cost of 7, going to 0. And then oh, I suppose I could have done this in a separate order, and that would have saved me some heartache on the back end for this. Yes. Current DP of both Digimon. Alright. So we will delete the Bancho Leomon. Wait. 13K. Okay, then I have to target the Voroduramon. Okay. I thought the Voroduramon had 15. Alright. And then, I suppose we have to do it this way. You forced our hand. We will Digivolve over Matt and Sora Takanouchi, putting you to 2. Draw, and then end of turn effect of Medieval Gallant. We will activate Vortex. We will swing into your Leo, and then tap down the Kendo Garurumon for Alliance. You're good to go. You're at 2. Wait. I mean, yeah, he did, but it was nothing bad. Someone in chat said need to put that Chaosmon in hand, and I'm like, he did get a Chaosmon. Alright. Wait, so Digivolving for 0, 2, and then 3. Okay. We will draw for turn. We will unsuspend. We will hatch. We will Digivolve into Gabumon, draw. I think we want to do it this way. We will swing with Alliance, tapping down this. Swing 17k at security for 2 checks. All right. We will play for 2. We will play down Analog Youth. 1, 2, 3. No hit. Going down to 1. And then we will play down Blue Scramble, targeting the Kendo Garurumon. No Digi-Evolution. You'll go to 1.
Oh.
Oh, Fidget, it's round 2. Game 1. Mm-hmm. All right. Does he have an on? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. That is fine. So you put me to 4? Okay. Unsuspend. Unsuspend all of our stuff. Effect of Blue Scramble. We will place on top. That's fine. No, it's fine. We're in a tournament. All right. We will push out here, and then we will trigger the effects of Matt, draw 2, gain 2, going to 6, effect of how many cards in hand? All right, and I have more than 9. Well, I mean, the 8 is the requirement. So we'll gain another 2. That'll put us at... So you put us at 4. We gain 2 off of that. We'd go to 6 and then gain 1 for tapping down Louis in response to breeding. That doesn't sound good. I prefer to never say that sentence again. And then gain 2 from the Sora and the Mat. All right. We will... I don't suppose they can blast from this juncture. Suppose better safe than sorry, but... We will Digivolve into Metal Garurumon for 4. Oh, we forgot to draw the card for Gabumon. His blocker is mandatory. Actually, these are mandatory. I do have to draw 1 for it. And then he'll be declared as blocker. Effect. So I'll just target both of them. They cannot suspend during your next turn. And then we will just... You said the Gallant was reduced by 8. All right, we'll swing with Gallant. Effect, Alliance, effect. When it would be suspended, unsuspend, and then it'll swing for 2 checks at. All right, and then we will just swing for game. All right. Yes. Oh, wait. Well, I don't, but now I do. I theoretically had a hybrid in hand. All right. I don't need one more. What do you mean? I need every bit of memory I can get. Yeah, I need to pay more attention as well. I could have sealed up the game earlier with Metal Garuru, doing stuff with that, forcing it to be a blocker and everything, and then also maintaining Gallant after it uses Alliance and Vortex. But, yep, that was my only, because it does have Barrier, but I can still force you to burn security. Half cut is fine. How about me? All right. This is game 2. All right. This sounds good to me. We unfortunately cannot keep this hand. That's very sad. Also, how would you like me to cut my eggs? All right, sounds good to me. And is half cut okay? All right. All right, sounds good. All right, sounds good. Draw for turn. Well, it certainly is a hand. We will hatch. We will Digivolve into Gabumon in the back. Draw 1. And we're at 2, so let's do it like this. Davis, 1, 2, 3. We will pick up Ancient Garurumon. And you'll be at 2. All right, sounds good to me. Yep, draw for turn. I think, yeah, why not? We will push out. And what we will do is Digivolve into Lobomon. Go to 1. Draw, effect, Digivolve for 1. There's nothing to send to hand, so you do not pick up your top security yet. We will swing at your security, effect of Wanyamon, draw 1, and now you will pick up your top security. All right. He will die. We'll pick up Lobomon. And then no tamer. Unfortunate. Play down Jade Memory Boost, putting you to 3. 1, 2, 3. We will add Gabumon, placing the rest on bottom. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. All right. Draw. Hatch. We will Digivolve into Gabumon. Draw. We will play down Gabumon, going to 0 to draw 1. Well, isn't that unfortunate? We will play down Davis, putting you to 4. And then we will reveal top 3. That is just not great. All right, you're good to go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Analog Youth. 1, 2, 3. Wow. The hits have just not been great this game. Mm-hmm. This just activates this card's main effects, so I may pick up 1 Digimon from my grave. I'll pick up Ancient Garurumon. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm good to go at 3. All right, so we'll draw. We will push out, draw 1. Let's see here. We will pop the Jade Memory Boost. Going to 1. Or going to 5. Digivolve into Lobomon. Draw for 2. Going to 3. Digivolving for 1. Into Ancient Garurumon. Going to 2. We will draw. Yes, that is correct. And then, yep, add the top of your security to your hand. I would be handing you quite a bit of memory if I did that, wouldn't I? Is it worth it? So both, do the Bancholeos have redirects under them? I assume both have loader. All right, and that one is still 15K. Okay. That much, I suppose I can handle. But there are 4 sources under each, correct? All right. So what we will do is we will Digivolve into Bond of Friendship for 3. Draw. And then we will bottom deck both of your Bonchos. So Bond of Bravery says that on player when Digivolving, return 2 of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digi-Evolution cards as this Digimon card to the bottom of the deck. All right. And unfortunately, we did have to Digivolve over him. So you will get Overflow of 5. And you will go to... Wait, hold on. We Digivolve, put you at 1? Yep. And then we'll tap this down. Hatch, and you'll gain 1. You'll just go to 5. And you're good to go. Hopefully all in the drop. Mm-hmm. 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 What was that? Strange. All right, and he does have partition, correct? All right. All right, sounds good to me. What is the current DP? All right, sounds good to me. We will Digivolve, draw, Does he have redirect? All right, sounds good to me. All right. We will Digivolve for 2 into Kendo Garurumon. And then we will swing at your security. All right. You'd almost believe it's beneficial. You'd almost believe it's not butter. Don't have a way of doing this in a manner that I would like. Okay, how about we go about it this way? We will DNA Digivolve. Into Ancient, no effect of Ancient. Putting you to 3. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to make a overlay for that then. I'll do that after this match. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. You already killed him. You said swing over your guy. Oh. All right. Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. 11K, you're good. Okie dokie. We'll push out. And then we will... I believe the draw 1 is tied to Matt. But he becomes a blocker. And then... we will Digivolve into Lobomon. Draw. Effect. Digivolve into Ancient. Draw. Effect. We'll send the Boncho back to your hand. And you'll pick up your last security. It does happen. Believe me, I've played a game where I didn't see a rookie for 8 turns and we just fought it out like that. I didn't win in the end, but I did get him down to 1 security. GG's, man. You too. All right, let me put on that win-loss record. That one was 2-0. Oh, I've got to report it. Huh? Yeah. He was pissed because he didn't see his pieces, but to be fair, he didn't notice that I bottom decked like every tamer that I own. Like, I had I had two Davises in a dream, and the dream came true when we saw every single ancient Garurumon back to back to back. It's already report. He's fast. Wow. Well, all right then. So I guess, should I just do a text banner? Text banner, I think. Next time I'll figure out music in the background chat. I'll steal my wife's Spotify.
We have a page always ready for our family plans and no one's on it.
I don't know how to use it.
That's very old man thing to say.
I is old. I don't know how to use technology. Help.
But I use the inferior system of YouTube Music.
YouTube Music has all my stuff. I just don't want to go back and redo it. It's convenience. It says chat box and everything. Where is the text box? I remember there being a text box. Am I going crazy?
Oh, well, when you're
Oh, there it is.
I have to tell you about my win that my win at work at like 9 o'clock this morning this week.
Oh, hold on. Let me add this real quick. So, oh,
It was Excel related.
let's delete this one. Wrong one.
She really out here smashing on the kids. That's disgusting.
Let's do it again because we're bad at this. I need to make a brand new one. All right. Let's just do it like this. If you think it should say something else, just let me know. We'll get a fancier one later, chat. All right. So that was fun. For those of you who weren't here, first round was against the new Imperial, new purple red one. I think I had him game one. I messed up and left a body on board. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have never give them a body. All of these DNA Digivolving decks, never leave them with anything. Leave them destitute. Leave them sad, sorrowful, and without hope. And I didn't do that to him. So we lost by like 1 security. But the other game, didn't see anything I needed. Got blown out. So he got me 2-0 on the first one. And then obviously here, we just happened to get the 2-0. I just honestly think the second game was... I think more of it was that he was making very aggressive plays when he felt cornered. And it might have been his ratios. Like, he probably wasn't seeing his pieces and then tried to, obviously, to Digivolve to try and climb and get what he needed and then just didn't see it, which was unfortunate for him game 2. Game 1, we just had every Tamer and then some and then Medieval Gallant. Nothing but T-Swift songs. No, we're not doing nothing but... Why are y'all trying to get me to do girly K-pop songs? T-Swift? Are y'all okay? Are we Swifties now? Yeah, I think DNA decks do have to play a little bit on the heavy side for level 7s, considering that that's their entire game plan. Because he's He's likely maxing out on Vordoromon and on Boncholeomon, which already puts him at 8 bodies. If he's not playing an additional level 6, which I highly doubt. I think Accel is trying to go for, like, most people are trying to play pure Accel because it does work. An arrow to the knee. Who is saying this? Who's saying give me an arrow to a knee? Because only somebody that I know would try to say some crazy shit like that to me. But yeah, I assume he's playing. He has to be playing 2 or 3 Chaosmon of the new one, and then he's just tacking one of the regular one, and then he just happened to see the regular one, and that wasn't enough. Yeah, but I don't know who put Fred in their name, so I have no clue who it is. But I don't know. What do you guys think is the ideal ratio for 7s in most of the DNA decks now? Oh, we can spectate their game? Oh, it's a Gallant player. Oh, my bad. All right, that's pretty neat, though. He's running Gallant. He's trying out the new stuff. I don't know how good the new stuff is for Gallant. Ragna plays 5 levels. Well, yeah, your whole deck is dedicated to it. I don't know, because Alpha's strange in the sense that it only has that one dedicated level 7, and then, like, playing more is just kind of like a win more strat instead of, like, you know, actually attempting to, what's the word I'm looking for? Pad out your deck with what's necessary. Like, the whole game plan of the cell is Valderarm. The whole game plan of Ragna is Ragna. So the Alphamon deck has the new Alpha, but doesn't... It's not dedicated to doing only that, it seems. It seems that it can actually do something on its level 6s and then just has other random level 7s to go with it because it's Royal Knights. Three alpha. I like that. That sounds like a decent ratio. I just always get, you know how I am with rookies. I like playing 10 is like already cutting it close. Because then you never see them, and those are rough-ass games, bro. Those are rough-ass games. I mean, my deck can't afford not to see a rookie. You're literally not playing the deck if you're not seeing a rookie. All right, let's see what he's on. Oh, he's on Roll Knight. Dang, people got nice proxies. I was expecting half of these people to show up with ripped pieces of paper with the names on it. Well, Fenry has a dumb amount of search potential. Like, they just don't care. Because they just play 4 analog. They have searchers everywhere. And all they care about is like, oh, I'm missing a 4. I just need to search the, like... Well, I would say 4 is probably the roughest to miss for them. But missing a 5, I just go down the line until I find it. I hit, like, Analog Youth. I get to throw... what is it, Kazuchimon in the grave and Take and not even care and just pick up the last card, whatever it is. Like, they just don't give a shit. How are they getting time to do game 3? Dog, I've seen you play Fenry. It just feels like, oh, Analog Youth. Oh, here's the 2 big bodies that I need to engrave anyway. And here's the last piece I need. Sucks to suck for you. And I'm like, well, it is what it be. All right, next round is up. Hold on. I'm going to go give my wife a kiss.
The baby.
How many more rounds do you have?
It's supposed to be 5 rounds, round 3. And I'm not trying to do it all the time, but I do need to get practice before the Ultimate Cup.
Just waiting on dinner.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm just messing with you.
All right, next round is up, guys. Let's see what our rounds are. Pairings. We are at table. Table 6, guys. Table 6. Hey, how are you doing? All right. Let me pop on my screen and everything real quick. And then I just gotta... Are you okay with being on stream? Hello? Oh. I was muted the whole time. I'm sorry. Hey, how are you doing? Are you okay with being on stream? All right. Let me see real quick. We should have the sound and the video's going well. All right. We're up and ready to go. I'm seeing what's in the background and I'm praying that's not what's in my future. The Power Ranger that actually has a real gun. Just him on X antibody. They are. I mean, but Power Rangers are also based off of Kamen Riders. So if you say anything analogous to Kamen Riders, it all comes back to Kamen Riders. Oh, I had no clue it was proxies until like an hour before, and I'm like, I'm not going to set up a printer just to play proxies for a deck that I haven't decided on. So I'm just going to play what I got. Yup. Yeah. Oh, how would you like me to cut, by the way? All right. Half cut is completely fine with me. And how would you like me to cut my rookies after I shuffle them? I have 5. All right. Sounds good to me. Cut in half. Yep. And would you like to roll dice? I got 2. Hold on. I have rolled a 2 and a 4. You never know. You could roll a 0. It could happen. I don't know what dice you rolled up with. Yep. I'm not going to tempt fate here. Fate is a very cruel mistress. Yes. Did you already see chat? We're playing a very dangerous game. All right, sounds good to me. Oh, dog, I don't like sunlight. I don't like sunlight. You ain't got to shine on me. What was added? All right. Sounds good. And you're putting me to 3. We will hatch into Wanyamon. We will draw for turn. And that. Digivolve draw. Well, that'll do. We'll put you to 1. All right. 12K. Dog, the hand isn't that bad. It just needs a few pick-me-ups, so to speak. All right. Draw for turn. We will activate mental training. 1, 2. Only applicable target. Gabumon. Going to 1. And then, let's see here. We will just play down Gabumon, putting you to 2. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. All right, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. 4K. He does die. And then he gets... All right, sounds good to me. Mm-hmm. All right. Cards in hand. All right. All right. Analog Youth. 1, 2, 3. We will take, based on what we have here, we'll take Gabumon X. Oh, these are in trash. And you said how many cards in hand? All right. So you put me to 1. We'll gain 1 off of the effect. We will push out, and then since we have a Matt Ishida, we shall draw 1 card. And then, yes, current DP of our little friend here. All right. Sounds good to me. We certainly could. You only live once, I suppose. Analog Youth. Effect. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. True. We will Digivolve for 0. Draw. Effect. 1, 2, 3. We will... Oh, it's 4. We can add 2 cards with Garurumon or X antibody. So Kendo, Ancient. And then we have to trash one after we send these 2 to the bottom. My bad. So we will send... What do we want to trash here? We'll trash the Mad Ishida. I suppose it has come to this. I'll allow you to do that. That's fine by me. We'll swing at your security. Effect, draw 1, and then draw another for Wanya. Alright. As we knew it would be. And then we will Digicross for 9. Put Rise Greymon back into your hand and pick up your top security, please. Alright, and you are good to go. Yes, all the memory in the world. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. It's only on my turn. Yes. Kendo Garurumon would be... I mean, Ancient Garurumon would be busted if he activated on both players' turns. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm.
Dog's dog niece was on 10 last night. I was trying to film this video about Love is Blind while drinking some Love is wine.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Charcuterie board. You know, it was gonna be a fun kiki. She would not have it. She would not have it if I looked away from her.
Security's fine.
She would start singing the songs of her people.
And you digivolved into the Geogreymon for free?
The problem is when she wants to go to bed,
Yes,
she thinks
okay.
that everybody gotta go to bed. Otherwise, I'm gonna start a motherfucking right. And I'm already tense and irritable because I'm dropping eggs. I started crying because she stole a piece of cheese off my cracker, and I was done. Had to pull out the mama voice because she kept getting on my table like this ain't a black household. And I'm just. So now she's at doggy daycare.
To the Ancient Garurumon?
Beautiful. Love her to bits. But for everybody that says that having a
And that will
child is
stay?
not having a child,
All right.
y'all are wrong. Just emphatically, just absolutely point blank period.
All right.
As a child. And sending her to doggy daycare is sending her to school. And now, because of that, I can day drink and talk about this season of Love is Blind. And much like this wine, this season
Yes.
seems to be remarkably not remarkable. Yep. That's wine. We're on season 8 of Love is Blind. I have been talking about Love is Blind since season 3.
8 plus 5 should be fine.
That is Love is Blind / The Ultimatum.
Yeah.
Basically everything that I
Effect.
be part of the Nick Vanessa Lachey cinematic universe. If you want to check those out after this video, feel free to do so.
We will add
6 episodes released.
Lobomon to hand.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so far,
And then we will also add to hand the Matt Ishida.
it's remarkably not remarkable.
Let me check through and see if there's any other teamers I'd like.
It does seem as though this season is the most down to earth.
No.
In a way, in the sense that I don't feel like a lot of people this season.
Both are added to hand, and then we will play to field.
That's not the vibe I'm getting. Instead, it's
No, we'll just play the map.
irritating in ways that you're probably used to because you're a human being who had existed with other human beings at some point. And
Yes.
in some cases, that makes it even more annoying. Because
And then we'll also tap down both of these in response to destruction.
what we would consider like a traditional villain on
Hatch an egg.
is an asshole in a way that
And then, since we both have above 8 cards in our hand,
beyond that,
gain
most
2.
of this season just feels like 95% filler. Usually in the pods,
Yes.
something goes on that makes it like, but the drama is just like people not being.
We will
able to
Digivolve,
love one
draw.
another, and that seems to be a pitfall that a lot of people, particularly men, have fallen into this season. Also, everyone kind of looks a lot to me, especially the men, to such an extent that for a very long time, I didn't know anyone's names. They had nicknames because a lot of the people look so.
Current
regular.
DP of the Rise.
So apologies in advance if that gets a little confusing because
All
that's how I
right.
remember people. Sorry to me, sorry to you, sorry to my editor. If you don't know what Love is Blind is, which is interesting that you started on season 8, but Love is Blind is a
I think we will
Netflix
do it like
reality
this.
show in which hopeful singles go into
Tap down both.
where they date other hopeful singles without seeing
We'll put you to 3.
the connection and get
Effect.
so close that they're
We will delete any on deletion effects for the Rise. Alright, so we will delete the Rise Greymon. And then end of turn Vortex into the Geo. Alright, you're good to go. These unsuspend. Because they were not used.
Of the episodes. A lot of stuff that bleeds onto Twitter and TikTok. Last season, somebody had secret keys. It usually gets messy. Now, as far as I know, as a cellmate, I haven't heard anything like that yet. But let me know if there's something going on, because y'all are the ones that keep me abreast of the tea. Because I'm looking for it. It finds me. But yeah, this season seems like painfully regular, and that has its charms and I guess its benefits. But honestly, I was bored.
And you're going to play it with the scramble?
That's 6 episodes. Each of them are an hour.
Alright, so
But I'm gonna hang
we'll just
on,
delete it.
Sometimes the things that feels like it's not important end up being like something that relates to something else later in the season. So we'll see.
That's fine.
Hair eyewear makes cute face frames that can be switched up immediately in an instant, just like
That. All you have to do is pick out your base frame and just remember, I like a thing with you. Then you can just pop on a magnetic top frame that you use the style or the function. These are now so flexible. Now they're brown. Just go on there, pick out your base frame, your prescription, your top frame. do a virtual try-on if you're not sure which one you want.
That's fine.
Because you can instantly switch up the style, you can switch up your outfit, your mood, your functionality. They also do really cute limited edition coat shoes. I picked black as the base frame, but they have a bunch of colors you can pick there too, as well as
All right.
so
And then check 4K.
angular or round. And if you have a small face, if you have a wide face, these are like big wide too. And a circle, flatter face, nose, and also a real tongue. This is fun. So if you would like to check out pair eyewear, feel free to click on the link below or the QR code floating around my noggin to get 15% off your best pay when you use code KJD50. Big thanks again to pair eyewear for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you on.
There's nothing else. It's just a medieval.
I
Oh.
ruined it by saying something without
Gabumon. You got it. Let's go to game 2.
As you guys may be aware, there's usually a lot of men and a lot of women. They say that this is their most
Chad, I told you I took a risk by taking the hand. All right? I get that it was bad. Fidget, you were right.
like very few people get
You told me not to do it.
most
I did it anyway. Well, you didn't tell me not to do it. You just told me it was
love trying.
bad afterwards.
So some of the people I don't
Just
even
bad after the fact.
have much to say at all. So there you go. But just know that they're there. So notable women. We have Meg, weird blonde, seems nice though. Nice enough, I guess. I can see that she probably
The wording for the Marcuses, they don't get played. They just exist and then become Digimon, correct?
don't like. And she's a conspiracy
Yeah.
theorist, which me
Oh, I'm just making sure.
very personal. Can't stand that shit. That shit is very annoying. But she seems cool or whatever, I guess. Lauren.
Yep.
Boring teacher, kind of looks like Anna Kendrick. She has pick-me moments, but overall, I wish better for her. Brittany.
Yeah, I mean, I had to pop there. You weren't going to summon another body.
And she's
You didn't need to.
She is a D1 basketball coach.
I'll go first. How would you like me to cut?
She's overall cool, if not still struggling with some of her internal
All right.
phobia, but overall she seems like a great person. Just currently on a discovery journey, I guess.
Well, this is what happens when you don't play in online tournaments for so long. You get rusty.
But that is a regular ass white woman likes Christmas. Virginia.
And half cut is fine for you too.
Gives Take Me Christian. For those of you that know that vibe, she's
Well, I was just letting you know if you hadn't already.
unremarkable. I don't feel one way or another really, other than that like mild pick me.
This hand is actually worth taking, chat.
She seems nice, but we don't see her a whole lot in the show, at least in these episodes. She's half Chilean, so she's a little spicy white. But the problem is, how I remembered her is because she kind of looks like classically Abby to me. And if you're lucky enough to not know who that is Ben Shapiro's sister. But unfortunately, several years back, she was doing a lot of ads to advertise her conservative.
See, it's
lifestyle.
better, chat.
She doesn't
This time we have something to do.
Sarah, white liberal teen. Molly, redhead.
Oh yeah, totally gonna cook.
Never had a boyfriend by
All right,
choice.
we'll
Seems
hatch.
Very like superficially very chill, but when
I highly doubt that. Digivolve into Gabumon, draw.
she seems genuine overall.
We'll play down Analog Youth, effect 1,
Madison.
2, 3. We will pick up.
I really vibe with Madison. She seems really cool. And he was like, I'm sure you do, because that's you if you were a white woman. I love
We'll pick up
her.
Gabumon.
I could understand why some people wouldn't, as I could understand why some people find me annoying, I guess. But
I guess it could be better to search the other one, but it's fine.
she's had a super interesting life. She's traveled. She's
Yes.
taught English in Jordan. She went to Paris. She's an artist. She's very intelligent. She really focuses in on academics. She's had a lot of trauma growing up, but seems to be therapized because she needed it. Super self-sufficient to the extent that I could see it being a hindrance for her because she's so used to having to rely so much on herself. Very parentified vibe. Not that I would know personally what that's like. She has a very like calm disposition. And
All right, sounds good to me.
cool. Oh, she also grew
I'll go
up
to 1.
religious, and that kind of
Draw for
made her
turn.
in some ways a bit of a late bloomer. So yeah, I like her. Notable men. Devin, light-skinned Christian.
We'll play down Analog Youth, putting you to 1. Effect 1, 2, 3. We'll grab only applicable target is Lobo.
Joey, long hair.
All right, you're good to go.
Definitely from Minnesota. He seems cool. I like him. As far as the men goes, he's the only one that I'm like, I like the vibe of him. But he's another one that we don't really see on camera very much. But very golden retriever. type.
All right.
He seems nice.
Draw for turn.
His nickname was Pat notes because I could not remember his name left me, but he looks like Robert Pattinson when he was playing Batman. Apparently no one sees it but me, and I respect him. That's funny. Personality-wise, this seems kind of reserved. Characters that are like this and very slow. That's so interesting, and it's kind of freeing after a while. I think he's the one.
I think we can.
But overall, not particularly impressed one way or another, and become less impressed as the show goes along. Alex also gets a nickname, Peter Parker.
We will push out here.
Most of his screen time feels like him talking about how he was bullied as a child, and understandably that has shaped him, and it is a trauma, but maybe partially because of that, or
And then can gain, can do.
stunted and immature. I would argue unrealistic about what
We will digivolve into Lobomon here. For 2, you can go to 1, draw effect, digivolve into Ancient, yes, and then you'll go to 2, effects, send Geo back to your hand, and then you'll pick up your top security. At end of turn, he will die, and then we'll resolve his effects before resolving the analog youth effects. Yep, in response to distraction. So Ancient will bring back Lobomon and Madishita. And then Madishita will play from hand. And then these will tap, bringing me back to 0. Hatching. Then we will digivolve in the back into Gabumon. We will draw. And then we will place you at... Ice Wall. Go to 1.
Those are the notable people. Again, there were other people. There was always a black person in the background that I don't know their name. They never showed them in the pods. And I'm like, I would like to know their story. And they would stay for a very long time. They obviously
Alright, draw.
see who they talked to. I guess the DEI shit hit Minnesota too. But yes, that is what has happened so far. Now, because, like I said, most of this
Unsuspend.
feels like filler.
We will keep in the back.
Desire to go episode by episode. I don't
We'll play down Gabumon, put you to 2.
it all kind of blends together anyway, for the most part, especially the ones that don't show up on camera that much outside of getting closer to their other person. So I'm gonna speed run some of these. 1, Taylor and Daniel hit it off. They end up getting engaged, okay? They both like Christmas. That's what they connect on and some other stuff. But remember, Christmas is a thing that they like, which is not huge, but okay. Monica and Joey get along, also get engaged. I like them. They both seem really dorky and nice. They share their traumas. You know, everybody shares their trauma. Assume there's a trauma that is shared, and somebody cried sharing it. Somebody died, somebody broke something, something happened. Now that those are out of the way. So those 2, quick, out of the way,
All
got
right.
engaged. Now, let's talk about that.
He lives.
Christian guy. He starts hitting it off with the
How
other
strange.
factor that I mentioned earlier, which is Brittany, and it says it like that, so I guess it's like an accent. Brittany, and Virginia.
Oh.
That's all you need to know. You getting along with both of them and making a connection with both of them. Personally, I prefer Britt. She just seems so warm, and they have a lot in common.
All right.
She has a fat ass. I didn't want to.
Matt and Sora Takanouchi,
I went, damn.
you're good to go.
I know her back hurt, but like, lucky. But yeah, she's a great person. She seems really sweet.
All right.
As I said earlier in her cast,
Draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly. So we'll go to 4. We will push out the Gabumon. Effect of Madishita. Draw 1. Gain 1, go to 5. Effect of Gabumon. Draw 1. So we shall... I don't think there's any point in trying to extend to that play, so we will just digivolve for 2, draw, and then effect, we will digivolve into Ancient. We will draw, so this will be for a total cost of 3, putting me to 2. Yes, you will put Greymon back in the hand and then pick up your top security. All right. That being said, we will swing at security, drawing 1 and 2. No more resolving effects. Yes. Sounds fantastic. All right. We will then play down Analog Youth. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. We will add Gabumon to hand. No other applicable target. Since we're at 0, we will now... I see how I'm going to do this. We will activate Lament of Friendship, putting you to 3, targeting the Garurumon, and then from Grave, I will pick up an Ancient Garurumon. Alright, a few effects are going to process here first, so let's do in this order. We're going to resolve the destruction effect of this first, and then also the destruction effect applied from Lament of Friendship. On destruction, let me view my hand real quick.
He brings up that he lost his mom to breast cancer. She had been diagnosed like 10 years prior to her death, so they were really lucky to have her as long as they did. He was basically raised by his sister. I assume because she was sick for so long. One of the things that he brings up
Actually, why not bring this to hand?
is for him to live with integrity, and he admits that he
All right. We will add this Kendo Garurumon to hand. And then we will also add to hand a Tamer, which will be... We'll just add Louis to hand. Actually, let me see if we have anything else. Yes. So we will add Louis to hand. And then the effect of Lament of Friendship will bring back that same Ancient Garurumon. No effects since there's nothing currently to bounce. In response to destruction, we will tap 3, go to 0, effect, hatch. We will Digivolve into the back, into Gabumon, draw, and then I suppose since you already have a Memory Tamer, we just better put you on Better Habit for the rest of the deal. We will activate Davis Motomia, putting you to 4, and then effect, reveal 1, 2, 3. We will then add Gabumon Bond of Friendship to hand, placing the others on the bottom of the deck, and since we added a card to our hand during our turn, you will pick up your top security.
Watching people flirt is uncomfortable. At least for me. I said this before, like sexting, cringe if you're not doing it. If you're not the one sexting, that shit is so cringe, dog. Did you miss me? Sexually? That's a deep cut from my Kwame video that I just did. So the problem is, Mason seems to really like her. And I think she has fun with him. Definitely has a connection with him. Over time, you see that connection isn't as strong as maybe he feels towards her. With that said, he also builds a connection with that weird girl, Meg. And she wouldn't know what the f*** I mean. She's very energetic and very like talkative and peppy. It feels like she's on like 48 cups of coffee a day. Like she's also kind of spacey and weird. She's the type of bitch that will come up to you instead of saying hi, say, do you believe in aliens? Like that type of bitch. Speaking of which, she started talking about aliens and how some say you can control the
All right. We go to 3 for Marcus Damon. And then since we both have more than 8, gain 2, draw for turn, and unsuspend. So we'll unsuspend first. Draw, push out, Effect of Madishita. Draw 1, gain 1, go to 6. Since a card was added to my hand, pick up your top security.
That comes up in this season a bit more. I think
All right, sounds good to me.
to talk about politics and religion in the pods now, which I appreciate because I always found it fascinating that, at least on camera, a lot of times people weren't really talking about that. But the downside of that is that I have to listen to regular ass people talk about politics, and that is the quickest way to piss me off. People talk about how apathetic they feel about politics. It's just whether or not you like pizza versus whether or not you like burgers, and it has no broader implications than
All right, and how would you like me to cut? All right, sounds good to me.
When he's talking to
Yes.
someone, I think it was Molly, he brings up how he thinks there's merit to both sides. Like, sure, I want lower taxes, but also I feel like liberals have better hearts. And why can't we just all get along? They even put politics on dating apps now. That's crazy. Like, why does that matter? They even added into like dating apps. Like, what's your status?
One more shuffle.
It's like, why does that matter?
All right.
Oh, to live in a world where politics are just hypothetical. They're this nebulous thing that will never affect you. Like, why are you so bent up about whether or not people have rights and like have the right to live and not be bombed or
We cannot take this. We've already learned our lesson. At least I hope that we have.
so hot that eventually it cracks open like a freaking egg. Like, why can't we all just be on the same page? Well, how that doesn't really matter, and we are the world. Another couple that talks about politics is Sarah and Ben. Reminder, Sarah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1,
Christian good boy Ben. Now she brings up politics and how it's very
5.
One, her sister is gay, and she doesn't want to be with a person.
And then how would you like me to cut my eggs?
They're in Minnesota, right? And for
All right.
those of you that didn't know, that incident happened.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Since then, because it felt so close to home, Sarah has been more involved and interested in politics, and the politics of the guy she dates is very important to her, so she says. And Ben's responses to the gay thing is very like othering. He's like, I'm cool with that community. I'm cool with those people.
All right, we will draw for turn.
Very much so. I
We will
tolerate
hatch.
gayness as opposed to I see them as human beings.
We will play down Analog Youth. 1, 2, 3. We'll pick up Gabumon. We will Digivolve for 0. Draw. And then we will play down Analog Youth again, putting you to 2. 1, 2, 3.
He's like, I don't really get involved. Black Lives Matter. I'm not one way or another. Can't validate. He's like, I don't really pay attention to politics. I don't really know enough to have an opinion on that. I kind of feel like if I don't pay attention to it, it like doesn't exist. I'm like kind of ignorant towards that stuff. Like I didn't vote in the last election. Like as long as I don't know, it's not gonna, do much. So and Sarah does exactly what I thought she would.
All right.
She will say
Draw.
how much that matters to her, but I guarantee she will still get engaged.
I suppose so.
She still does get engaged to this man. In their proposal or whatever, she's like, it's still really important to me. I want us to be on the
I
same
will
page
push
on
him
that."
out.
And he's like, I am trying to grow and be in the same place that you are with
We will activate
I guess
Analog
just
Youth.
the innate
1,
understanding that
2,
black people shouldn't just
3.
be getting killed
Lobomon to hand.
is something he's gonna have to learn to understand.
Oh,
One thing that
yep.
I noticed about liberal white women TM is that they will say
All
these
right.
things, but they will still date a conservative man. So it
I
can't
think
matter
since
that
you put
much.
me to
It matters
this
less than
much,
whether or not you have a boyfriend or a husband. It's
why not?
embarrassing. Again, I've said it ever since Roe v. Wade got overturned, y'all.
Digivolve
Love
for
to have
3,
these
go to
agree
0,
relationships
draw,
with people that impact you. That's crazy. That is wild.
swing,
Couldn't be me.
effect,
Like,
draw
you're
1,
wrong, I guess. It's
swinging
not
with
good.
jamming.
You're like, oh my god, I can't believe he's like this. No shit. Anyway, I just noticed people are talking to several people. That's the name of the game. We understand that. But what we also understand
It's jamming because of the Bugumon.
and there's emotions that get involved. And so people are starting to get jealous. One of the things that both sides of men and
All
women
right.
are trying to do is not share who they're talking to, which I think
Mental training. 1, 2. We'll take Gabumon.
Molly and Lauren are talking to the same.
All right, you're good to go.
Molly hasn't put 2 and 2 together, but Lauren has. Well, actually, no, she didn't put 2 and 2 together. Molly told her. She was like, yeah, talk to Dave. And she's like, oh. Right? To me, that sounds really messy and stressful. I
All right.
don't know who people are talking to. It's very, very like, do you ever wonder who else is your man? Like, no, bitch. I don't. Because you already know they're talking to other people. But I guess one of the things, I guess, if you want to call it that, of doing this or finding out who else is talking to your partner is you know what they're saying to other people, and you find out that the people that you're talking to are lying. They are playing you. Lauren starts to get really in her head whenever she's around Molly because she's like, does she know that I'm dating him too? And if she did, is she like trying to get in my head? Is that it feels icky, like coming and talking about all these things that he said to her, all these
All right.
affirmations he said to her. Like I feel good with him when we're in the pods, but when I come back to the women's quarters, I just keep second guessing myself. And I'm like, yeah, you should be because he's a liar. Yeah. But because of that, she's not really talking to Molly, and I understand
That's
why,
fine.
but I think because of that, she's thinking of her as more of an antagonist as opposed to David lying to you. Now, I already said 3 couples that got engaged already, right? Even before that, the focus on this season, like
All right, so Lament. Pick up 1 Digimon card from my grave. So we will pick up, actually here, the Kendo. Yeah. All right, you're good to go.
And one of the things that he tells both of them is the story that is very like close to his heart and really painful for him.
All
which
right.
is the time that he hurt his back and his hips playing basketball. The pain was getting so bad that he physically couldn't play, and it was making him very, very depressed because it was something that he really loved to do. He started
All right, sounds good to
possibly
me.
more and more ibuprofen pills to the point that he was at 20 pills a day. No livers. Check in on your liver. His abuse of those pills is something that he's very ashamed of. Some people were
Did you all draw?
ibuprofen. I get it. It's like, how did we get here? Like, you're in so much pain. Like, what? You would have validated it if it was like an oxy, if he was going crazy on like opiates and shit. Like, it's still not great. Again, he could fuck up his liver, depending on how long he was doing that. That's neither here nor there. Eventually, he prays to God and he gets this impulse to go talk
think
to
I wanna
one more
do
doctor, because
this.
every other doctor couldn't figure things out. The last doctor he talked to found out that his femur bone was rubbing against his pelvis, and he got some surgery, and now he's pain-free. He's able to play basketball again, which is something that he very much still loves.
We will play down Ice Wall.
Every time he tells the story, we watch him tell the story to both women, and both of them cry, both of them feel for him very deeply. But one of the things that Brittany does is like, I appreciate so much you telling me that story. It was so vulnerable. Would you mind if I tell you?
You could do this.
And this is where she tells him
And
that
then-
in college she realized that she had feelings for women and she started dating women here and there. And one woman that she was seeing wanted to have a life with her, wanted to marry
Okay.
her, and she
It'll have to be like this.
see myself marrying.
We're just going to
My first thought is that some
play down a young little Gabumon,
some, like, her
putting you to
but whatever, that's her life. I hate it for her because I would hate that she could possibly have a very happy and wonderful life, but because she has all these hang-ups about what a marriage should
He will die,
she won't marry
but he will not die in vain.
be very happy. But I digress, that's not my business. Anyway, she says
He
this
could
mostly
be
to-
a
she does
liar
have attraction
on
to
a
women.
witness
And it's something she doesn't
stand.
talk about a lot. Again, I assume there's some internalized exposure there, but it's very vulnerable, and she obviously said it to him in the hopes that he would say, I don't see why that matters. But again,
For 1 or for free.
Devin kind of shuts down.
Okay.
He's like, wow, this is a lot to process. So what are you saying? Are you still attracted?
Yep, whenever any of your Digimon attack, -2 memory.
Sense that what he was assuming or projecting onto the statement that she is probably bisexual is that she would leave him for a woman or would want to have sex with women while they're together or something. And I don't know how he got there, but she didn't say
That's
that.
not very kind.
I'm monogamous. Whoever I'm with, I'm with. So
All right, sounds good to me.
two women, like if I'm married, I'm gonna be with my partner, my husband. But you can just see on his face he don't with that. Even the diet gaze, the half gaze, he don't the bisexual.
All right.
Keep drinking wine and it starts to
Davis?
And then
1,
that to him
2,
telling that story to Virginia,
3.
who basically just said, "I'm so sorry you had to go through
And
that.
we will
Like, it's
add.
a hard time. Like, I just want somebody that's gonna pray with me. Are you gonna pray with me?" And that's the response.
We'll
to
add
the
Kendo
I will say,
here.
I did look at Virginia sideways because after
All
my
right.
reaction to Brittany, she does tell the women like, "I don't like his response."
1K.
So that was not my thing. That's really disheartening, like that he responded like that, because I was hoping to get some reassurance. I don't want him to lie. Like, I don't want him to lie and say he's comfortable with it, but he's not. I do wish he were comfortable with it. And Virginia, who at this point has put two and two together that the other person he's talking to is Brittany, is like, that has nothing to do with me. I'm totally okay that he's a little bipolar. Because honestly, she probably is too. So,
It
they're
dies.
not really, they
Oh no, it isn't 12. All right, and then that'll seal up the game.
surprising thing to happen. But
And that's unfortunate.
where they got engaged,
I probably should have just done the gallant play and killed both of your Digimon.
I want a person who's going to be comfortable. I feel that I can be open with and honest with. And
I had Hammer Spark. I would have given you all the memory, and you would have had to build back up again. But I just needed a turn. And unfortunately, I wasn't given that much. You had a memory tamer, I did not. All right. Thank you for the games, man. I appreciate it. GG's.
She keeps seeing him. She does have a connection with him, but it's pretty clear that her connection is definitely closer with Alex. But Mason is really into Madison, and both him and
Oh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
are over Madison. If that makes sense. At best,
Well, that's unfortunate, chat.
or Madison Meg, but it's never Madison.
We're just not doing it today.
Feels that she's like, I love being in there.
Maybe we should have played Dino Rabbit. I felt at least that would be funnier.
Really?
Um,
Now, Madison is
how do I report?
but the issue with Alex
What is this?
that he gives avoidant
Pairings.
because they have a conversation about attachment styles, and she admits that in the past she's been known to be the person to break up with the other person, the avoidant person.
I should just be able to click on myself. Oh, he already reported.
She knows that it's not conducive
Well.
to finding a partner because she wants to share her life with a person, and it's lonely living the way she does, and it's by her own defense mechanisms. So it's something that she's obviously like thought about and is doing things to fix. But upon hearing that she is historically avoidant, Alex is like, oh, I've dated people on the extreme side of avoidant, and that makes me very anxious, and he kind of like shuts down. And
All right. So,
need all this like reassurance.
I think next time we'll be adventurous and try out a different deck.
I mean, all I can do is say to you that I am working on that, and it's something that I have been working on anyway, and that I don't have any inclination to run from you. I feel very secure. Honestly, I don't think she's avoidant anymore. She doesn't give avoidant. She gives secure, and he gives avoidant because he kind of withdraws from that.
All right.
Afraid.
I'll be right back, chat.
Also, he has a history of having partners cheat on him, falling in love with other people, and I think
Give me one
because of
second.
that, he's more like looking for signs that things are gonna go wrong. The possible downside.
I went to the wrong one.
That's very annoying. Here she talks to Mason. Again, he's going back and forth between her and And
All
one of the
right.
things that he says is like he's afraid of hurting Madison in deck room. Because she don't care. She really don't. Like, she likes him, and that's why she's still there. But she is aware, like, I don't care that much. And she just says some things that make me laugh and make me feel like, damn, word. She says something along the lines.
All right, chat. You want to go in and watch other people's matches?
Intense emotion, honestly.
I told you we were gonna get smoked.
I hate feeling any intense emotion.
And I was like, word, word. And she was like, if you are concerned about making a decision because you don't want to hurt me, don't worry about that. Like, that's a non-issue. I'm taking this better for you, and don't worry about how I would feel about it. Eventually, though, Mason outright says, I commit. He uses the words, I want to be to Madison. And she's like,
All right, let's go look at the other matches.
for what it is. She's like, but that's not a good sign. I don't think you want that. And she kind of deflects and make cream pie jokes. They talk about how he wears Savage, and I made fun of that in my head, and then she made fun of it because I've never met a decent man that wears Savage. It could be out there. I've never met him. And when she walks out, she's talking to, I think, Sarah, and she's like, he just said he's committed to me. It's just you, and I want to be with you. And I didn't know how to respond. And the other person was like, well, did you tell him no? You don't want to be with him? And she was like, no, because I don't know. I don't know that that's where I'm at yet. I'm still, like, figuring that out. But eventually, when she's like, I don't think grimacing is a good sign. When he says he wants to be with me, and my response is, so she goes in there with Alex and she tells him, like, yeah, my other connection said he wanted to commit to me, and I wasn't thrilled about that. I was scared. So I
good
guess I
shit.
got somebody to break up with. And I believe it was here that he outright asks, well, who was your other connection? And she admits that it's Mason. And apparently, him and Mason are very close friends, I guess, in the men's quarters. So he's like, oh, man, that's...
Okay.
Oh, but it's like, y'all didn't come there to make friends. You came there to get married. I mean, it's nice to make friends along the way, but that's the name of the game, baby. But they basically become boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, he did it just to pass turn.
To go in there and tell Mason it's over, right? So before they go in there, this is really dumb. The men are like cheering Mason on because I think he was going in there to like either propose or like they were gassing him up. They seemed to be like really excited for him. And so he goes in there and they're having their date, him and Madison, and she's like, hey, I think.
Oh, damn.
And obviously that's sad, being broken up with.
I really want the Royal Knight player to win.
I think Madison is cool with it because in the midst of getting broken up with, he basically said,
Dude's
like,
list is kind of
I said that I was
cooking.
committed to you because I don't think that is how I actually felt. I kind of just said it and I like regretted it when I left the pods last time. And she was like,
When I said it, I don't know if it felt right.
See what he plays down here.
or I think it's that I'm breaking up with you and you want to save face with Meg after you said you were committed to me. Why would you say that if you didn't mean it?
I mean, I don't know why you would say that if you didn't mean it.
And he's like, no, essentially like, no, I really like felt bad about it. It's like, no, the you didn't. And so after breaking up, she's like, we're broken up. She goes to Meg. She was like, let me be honest with you. Let me tell you what he said. Let me tell you what he did. He said he was committed to me. And then when I break up with him, he's like, oh no, I said that, but I didn't mean it.
All
I
right.
was even gonna tell you, like, oh, I should have said that or whatever. Like something like that. Like all that bullshit. And one of the things that Madison says in there, she's like, I think you were trying to keep two good things going, and now you might lose both. That's the name of the game. And Meg is like, now I'll never know whether or not he's with me because he wants to be with me or because the person that he really wanted turned him down. When Mason goes back to the men's quarters, he basically blames Madison for ruining his chances with Meg by telling her that he said he was committed to her.
Can
He doesn't
Genku
say
do
what
that?
he said to them. He says, I said something that I should have said, and like now I feel like, you know, it's bad, and she kind of like ruined my chances with Meg.
All right. So what?
Girl. Then Mason goes in there with Meg, and she's like kind of peppy and whatever, and he's like, oh, I thought she would be in a worse mood. And she was like, no, I'm not in a bad mood, but I would just be real with you. I've never felt quite the same feelings that I feel towards you, towards me. I've always felt like I was in the dark. I've
Wait a
always
minute.
felt not a friend.
Does Genkumon allow you to do that?
I wondered, like, do you even like me? Like, what is going on? It's always been just you for me. Like, I've been all in with you, and
I'm looking that shit up.
it's just like I never felt that same energy back towards me. And now, since he doesn't have the person that he really wants, Madison, he's like, no,
You can't blast Digivolve.
You've always been my number one.
What?
Can you digivolve with Drassel on board?
Unnecessary. Because, like, one, he could have just been upfront
Okay.
with Madison. Well,
Alright.
as he said, he's committed to her, whatever. He shouldn't have tried to take it back. That's what he shouldn't have tried to do. I don't want to feel like your second choice. I don't want to feel like who you went to because you couldn't be with the person that you actually wanted to be with. Yeah. And he lies and says, you've always been my number one. But no. Proud of you. She was like, no, I know this is something I wouldn't be able to get past. I will always have the question of, are you here because someone else didn't want you? Because the person you really wanted didn't want you. And good for her. She's a weirdo, but you know, good for her. Weird ass. And then after that, Alex and Madison are together, and this is like the final stretch. They're thinking like, you know, we're gonna do or die type thing. She has broken up with her other connection, but now he knows that the guy that he's cool with was her other option, and he's like weirdly protective of his feelings more than hers. Cause she tells him, like, yeah, he said that he was committed to me, and then when I broke up with him, he took it back. And Alex does not acknowledge how fucked up that is enough for me, if at all. I don't even remember him saying, like, yeah, that's really messed up.
Alright, final round, chat.
It's like make excuses or kind of explains it away, like, oh, I
Let's hopefully just go 2-2. That's all we can ask for.
I can see where he's coming from. And she starts to get annoyed because she's like, one, you think it's cool that he said something so important as I am committed to you and then didn't commit to it? You think that's just cool to do? And also, it's not very cool that you're like putting so much emphasis on validating where he's coming from instead of validating me. Like, you're not listening to how that hurt me. He never really does nor apologizes, really. She's like, I would have liked to hear from you. I'm sorry that hurt you. I'm sorry that you were in that position or anything like that. And he's like, well, I am sorry, but
All right.
he comes from and blah, blah, blah. And I think he was fighting so hard.
The final
because
game.
I don't see everybody that ever was dating because they try to streamline it. I wouldn't be surprised if he was in that position himself or has been in that position himself. And
Sorry, wrong table.
more about, like, saving his own image by protecting Mason. That's my theory. I don't know.
Alright. Hey, how you doing, man?
For that. And I'm like, ugh. And so she's
Good,
like,
good,
"Yeah."
good. Let me
So she kinda
turn on my screen here.
like, I don't even really want to, like, do this, like, conversation or whatever. And basically, long story short, she says, I feel like a hesitancy
All right.
from you about getting married or getting engaged. And if that's the case, I don't want to, like, go all in with a person who's not my person. And he's like, I just need, like, reassurance that, like, I've been in relationships with
Yep, 2 dice or 1 dice.
and I'm just worried about our communication. And I'm like, she's the most effective
All right.
communicator of all.
Then we'll just roll 1 dice then.
To you. I feel bad because you're more concerned about his feelings than
5.
she said what her problem
All right, so I'll be going first.
was, giddy, giddy. And he's like, well, will you shut down?
Half is fine. How about me?
I don't know why. Because you didn't listen to him. And also, you don't want to
All
be
right.
in a relationship where there's miscommunication
Well,
and fighting.
But I don't want
it's been. Oh, are you okay being on stream?
shit with miscommunication and fighting.
All right, sounds good to me, dude. All right.
Have you ever interacted with human beings, especially ones
And how would you like me to cut my eggs?
relationships that are, I'm not even talking about romantic relationships, just people that you interact with closely, family, friends,
Fair enough.
partners, y'all will not always be on the same
All right, let's look at the first top 5.
a relationship where you're always on the same page, you never have
All right.
disagreements, you're never gonna be irritable and have a fight or two.
We'll just take it.
It's one, a very avoidant thought. Again, that hypervigilance, like I don't want to be with a person that I would have a disagreement with. It's just what also very childish and very immature. What
All
do you think
right.
the lifetime of interacting with a person is? What? Be childish.
All right.
It was weird because even as he was saying
We
this
will
stuff,
hatch.
he physically looked younger to me as he was
We
talking.
will digivolve into Gabumon, draw,
And that's essentially what she says. She's like, I
and then we'll play down. Mental training effect. 1, 2. Pick up Gabumon. All right, you're good to go.
That is what a relationship is. It's unrealistic to expect that we're always going to be on the exact same page. Like, what? She don't say this, but I would have grown the fuck up. Like, what do you think a relationship is? Like, genuinely.
Are you sure you don't want to take Magna Angemon?
I love daily. What are you talking about? And so because of that, he's like, I don't think we're ready to get engaged. And she's like, okay. Like, it hurts, sure. And in like the talking head, she's like, yeah, it hurts, but I know it is the right
All right. We will draw.
They wouldn't be afraid to be with me. Honestly, I was like, that, you know, last nerve thing because he is on
And you put me to 3.
So there's
We'll
that.
push
So
out.
they gauge,
I don't really like doing this.
the remaining love triangle of sorts is
Digivolve
Lauren
4-0 into Lobo.
connections are kind of different because honestly, I think
Draw.
another situation where it's pretty obvious that he likes Lauren
And then
more,
Digivolving
but he feels most comfortable and most
4-1
to Molly.
into Ancient.
Molly and Lauren are
Draw.
with each other, and Molly doesn't know why because she doesn't know that they share a person.
And then we will swing
That Molly is talking
effect of Gabubon. Draw 1. No effect of Wanya.
that he prefers.
Unfortunately.
He says to Madison, "You've been like my number one since day one."
Yeah, I mean, it's really starting to separate. Honestly, like, you remind
Yes, because I added a card to my hand.
Which is not true, and it's pretty apparent that it's not true. Especially when, as soon as he sees Lauren,
Yes.
after this, he's back to her. So Lauren is like, it's so confusing because either she is misrepresenting
All right.
or lying about what he says. Again, she goes into the women's quarters.
All right, we're still at 2.
Talking about things that are going on, or he's lying to Lauren about misrepresenting things. He's a liar, so he's lying, in my opinion. But okay. So Lauren eventually goes in and she's like, "I want clarification because Molly's in there saying that
We will play down Blue Scramble. No target for Digivolve. For 2. And then we'll play down a Gabumon. Put you to 3. Draw 1. Effect. Oh, this doesn't die. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Effect. Add this, no other applicable target. And then you are good to go. Nothing to play here.
But she's like, just clarify, you're the only person I'm here for. So if you want another person, that's fine. I understand how this goes, but I'm just being upfront with you. You're the only person I'm here for.
I've never told Molly that she's like my number
God, that Mon is a cutie.
my number one after the first day.
Now he's not back to knowing who he's supposed to be with, even though it's pretty clear the person he wants to be with is Lauren, but he's starting to like spiral. He's like, I'm scared.
All right.
of my feelings for Lauren.
Choose not to activate the effect of Scramble.
Molly has
Draw for turn.
more of a superficial,
We will hatch.
more safe feeling relationship.
We will Digivolve into Gabumon in the back. Draw. Although,
Like, he starts to hype
swing
it. I was like,
with the Gabumon.
I'm like, okay,
Get in there, little bud.
sure, I understand.
Oh, he is so very dead.
Closed off from them and been very
So very dead.
But also, stop being a bitch.
What a poor soul.
Like, real the fuck up. Like,
Davis Motomiya, put you at 3. 1,
because you can't figure it out.
2,
And like, they're trying to
3. We'll add Gabumon Bond of Friendship, and we will add Medieval Gallantmon.
chill in this situation. And so eventually, Lauren comes back.
I mean, but we did bot deck a Hammer Spark. That's awful in the grand scheme of things.
Break up with her, but they were in there for like an hour, and she comes out smiling, so she ain't getting broken up with, and so they're both just like, what is going on? Real bitch. I'm doing it in out of order, so she's still there. She hasn't left yet. She goes up to Lauren and she's like, so Molly was saying that he's about to break up with you. And she's like,
All right, 6K it lives.
I think he's playing you.
Well, exactly. I was like, I just sat there and I was like, wow, this is also interesting. I think he's playing you guys.
Yeah. Which is, back when David in the men's quarters, he tells them outright Molly wasn't his number one. So you do know that she's not your number one. But you told her she was your number one. Why did you do that? He's like, I'm so afraid of my feelings for Lauren, and I guess because of that, I thought it was safer to go with Molly or whatever. Go to therapy, bitch. Why are you getting married? Why do you love to get married instead of go to therapy? Those are not
He does have the big boy himself.
God, like, he's crying a lot, and I get it. I guess he's in pain, and he's panicking because he thinks he maybe messed things up with Lauren. Just in general, like, oh, all these emotions, I'm not used to being so vulnerable. I get it. But it's hard to give a personally. Maybe y'all do. I know. And I guess I'm sorry about that, but not really. This is a problem.
All right.
And again, you should have went to therapy instead of going on reality TV. But eventually, he does say to Molly, I think I need to see he doesn't outright say
That is fine.
breaking up with Molly.
Matt
Which I
and
understand confusion.
Ishida and Sora
Number
Takanachi.
one, I was this, and she was like, "So are you ending things with me?" And he's like, "I mean, yeah, that's what I said." She's like, "I
The
feel like you're
onslaught
trying to push
begins.
the job of ending this onto me because you didn't even say the words, 'I am breaking up with you.'" And she's like, "So are you ending things?"
But
with me?"
it's
Like,
something.
I said that, and it's like,
I think you should own your decision and make it.
No, I know, and I thought I just did.
yeah. So she leaves out. Her first thing she does is go to Lauren and apologizes. She finds out later that his other person
All right.
is Lauren. And she's like, "I was
14K.
you. I feel so bad because I thought his other person was Sarah, and so I was avoiding saying stuff around Sarah, but it wasn't even her. And I feel so bad." And she starts crying, and she's like obviously hurt from what just happened.
Dang.
That was
Jesus. You looking like me last round.
represented himself or his feelings or whatever. And Lauren is
All
like,
right.
"Oh,
How many cards in hand?
to see things through with you, and that's why I don't want to like badmouth him or whatever." At the end of it, this is really cute. They really figured it out. It's actually really nice because
All right.
at the end of the day,
So 10 cards in hand. I have 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll gain 2 extra memory on top of being at 3. Well, we have to do this first. So before we start our turn, we're going to pop Scramble. Scramble is going to place on top Ancient Garurumon. And then it's going to play out a Gabumon from Grave. We'll play out Gabumon, Gabumon effect on play, draw 1. And then we start our turn at 3 and then gain 2 more. And we're pushing out the Gabumon. And because we have a mat, we will draw 1.
If I said that, it would have been a lie. So that says that you lied to her about being number one, and now are admitting that you lied to her at the time. And
Now, how big is he?
Hindsight's 20/20. That's weird. Then he has a tendency to keep saying, instead of "I love you" to Lauren, he'll say like, "I'm having loving feelings for you, Lauren."
I'm just like, I do have
Hmm.
feelings.
Well,
Like a robot. So weird. Okay.
I guess I have to do it then.
He's nervous about her meeting.
You have left me no other option. I can't bounce you. You wouldn't simply allow that.
Coming on the show because none of those women would be good
Did you offer 3 into Gabumon Bond of Friendship? Because I am at 2 or less security.
Long story short, though, they do get engaged.
And then
And so those are our couples.
we will simply just...
Virginia, Sarah and
I mean, you forced it.
and Joey.
Medieval Gallant?
Daniel and
Tapping down...
they all meet each
Oh.
other.
Actually, you know what?
Each other.
We'll just give you the...
The last people that meet are Daniel and Taylor. And she seems a little
Yeah.
awkward around him. And I was like, well, it is an awkward situation. She's like, he's a little shorter than I expected. Well,
It is, however...
so it is what it is.
I don't think I had another option here.
Taylor sits down.
I'd rather you rebuild from nothing.
And she's like, when I saw
So you'll be at 9.
sense that I had met
Effect.
seen him before.
He will swing with Vortex.
I had gotten a follower
And then tap this down.
I had looked at the page
And then he will swing into your Digimon with... he's only got 25.
drink in his hand. And so now that we have our phones back, I recognize his
Alright, sounds good to me.
who I was before we started filming. I believe that he knew what I looked like.
Oh, I did forget you have Armor Purge. It never really comes up.
Where I worked, like stuff like that, because I say like I really love Taco Bell, I love Christmas, and I'm a nurse or whatever. And I feel like he knew certain things about me. And throughout their dating experience, there's been a lot of like both of them going back and forth. Like it's so weird, like that we know each other like this, like we've never met. It's like we're so connected, and we have all these things in common. Also,
I suppose I could have just pushed for damage, but he just restands, so...
what her handle was, and he was like, I have a weirdly specific memory, like, no, your handle doesn't sound familiar to me at all. So he had explicitly said, I remember him.
Yeah, you had him. It's...
I never followed you.
It is what it
I
is.
had no idea what you looked like. It was very specific and weird in hindsight. So now
It
she's
is what it
like, "Did you
be.
just know this shit because he was on my Instagram and saw a bunch of shit about me?" really bad because if you want to be very generous, maybe they're in the same area, the same city, and he just happened to follow
All right.
her. Again,
Davis, effect. 1, 2, 3. Gabumon.
those mutual friends and followed her ahead of time and then unfollowed her because obviously he's not supposed to know what she looks like. So at first I was like, maybe, but then I looked at the scene of her confronting him over again, and his responses were weird. It was weird. Okay, she's like, "Hey, I saw that you followed me. I saw that we had mutual friends, and that you unfollowed me.
All right.
And then
Sounds good to me.
you in front of a Christmas tree with your legs folded and a drink." And he's like, "I don't have a picture of me in front of a Christmas tree. I have a picture of me in front of a fireplace." Or he doesn't say who are our mutual friends. Maybe if he did follow her, he didn't know she was going on Love is Blind, and it could be a very weird coincidence, but he doesn't ask, at least not in the edit, who are our mutual friends. Maybe you know some people I know, and I didn't even know you were coming on the show. And maybe I followed you because I thought you were cute. Taylor is a very common name.
All right.
Name Taylor, but his responses were so like, "No, it's not that, but I do have this." And it's like, "No, I wasn't holding an alcoholic, I was holding a mug." Stuff like that. That's not what he said, but it's stuff like that. And it's like, you seem like a liar, Squidward. So that's
All
the
right,
end of the
sounds
episode.
good to
Those are
me.
the end of the episodes that we see so far, and that's creepy as if it went the way I think it
All
would.
right.
So they're releasing the new episodes this Friday.
All right,
so
we
I
will
be watching that, and
unsuspend.
I'll update you either this coming week or the week after that about what
We will
I
digivolve
did.
in the
But yeah,
back, I
I
suppose.
wanna know, did you like the season? Do you have favorites?
Hmm.
What are your thoughts? How did you feel about characters? Do you feel completely differently than I do? That's totally fine. You are a autonomous human being. You can have different opinions. But it's my channel, so it's mine. You know, this is growing on me.
Digivolve,
Maybe this is
draw.
cool as well. G-Flat. If you like this video, feel free to like this video. Check out my other Love is Blind / Ultimate videos if you want to. Also, just subscribe to the channel. I talk about a lot of shit. Feel free to follow me on my social media, Instagram, and Blues.
And then we'll gain the extra 2 anyway at the beginning of turn. Sorry. It's a mandatory.
Finish this up, and I'm gonna play Spider-Man. Maybe that's why Peter Parker is not my favorite. And I will see you guys next time.
Oh, and this doesn't send anything. Yeah, it just sends to level 3. So what we will do is
Alright. I am on the edge.
we will blue scramble.
And, hey.
Oh, my bad. Blue scramble for 2.
Because. Oh, should I be drinking?
Digivolving into Lobo. Draw. Digivolving into Ancient. Draw. Ancient effect will send your Rapidmon back to hand.
Where I'm at mentally right now. I
And then you'll pick up your top security. You may choose to activate your Magnamon.
because it looked so good.
Alright. And we now have 2 memory left.
The Danish, and I just like drag it. Thinking about it, it's been hard. Okay.
We will...
I'm here to talk about things that would piss me off anyway. Love is
Hmm.
blind. Yeah. Hi.
I suppose we could do it this way.
If you're never around here,
No matter what, that still gets us to what we need.
biscuit. I did my makeup.
We will swing
I felt
at security.
this morning. I saw a wrinkle, burst into tears.
Would you like to block?
Everyone's saying I'm crazy. But I know what I saw. If you only my eyelash is coming off.
Yes.
I'm not usually this annoying.
Oh, oh, how unfortunate.
Love is blind. This is my first
Well,
video on the topic. If you want to see the
effect.
where I'm less annoying, I would start there.
We will add Lobo to hand.
One through
And of course there is no tamers to add from grave, but there is one to play from hand.
If you like to see those 2 videos, I'm a lot calmer.
And we will play down
Start there. But this week,
Louis.
we're talking about episode 10 through reunion. As of filming this part, we haven't seen the reunion yet.
Push this out, gain 1 memory.
This video as well. So when we get to the reunion part. Hello everyone, this is a very congested
Yeah.
day to say that today's video
Digivolve for
for you
2, going to 1,
to discover new games.
draw,
So earn
effect.
that can be used to redeem gift cards
Ooh,
for
actually,
stores and services. Amazon,
we may have actually messed up here.
Xbox, PlayStation,
No,
Spotify, and
that's not good.
it's a great way to discover new games if you're already a
Oh, no, I do. That's not the issue. Hmm. I believe I just whiffed lethal. Yeah, that's a bit saddening. All right. We will... Oh, wait. No. We still draw one, so it still works. Swing, draw one with Wanya. And then you'll pick up your top security. All right.
I have no idea, because I would be in that complaining about my crayons. I just can't do it. I don't know how you guys do it. You can't do it. So, if you guys remember the last time we were here, we were on pins and needles, seeing what's gonna happen.
The big boy is terrifying.
What happened shocked me, really. But, you know, we were talking about what might happen with this and anything. So say,
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing my deck can do. Now that I've added Gallant, I have the option to beat it over, but I forgot that Armor Purge was a thing.
Love Flag and Volcano, because both of them
If I had just passed you to 3, it wouldn't have been a big issue. But,
microcosm of like really bad cat issues that happen all together. I will link those down below as well. So, before we get started, another addition to this
no,
last time we were here, it would seem that
your play wasn't bad in the instance where, like, if I don't have Ancient, I don't have an out. And if I'm just trying to, like, throw bodies at you, using all 3 of the tamers that I had, because that represented lethal as well. So, like, say, for instance, I did have 3... You played what you could, right? And if I pushed anything out and didn't, like, forcibly digivolve the Digimon I pushed out, your Rapidmon would block and then kill something anyway. And I assume you also had Magnamon in hand. That was my fear, was that you had Magnamon in hand and you were just going to recover one.
time we were here, Jeremy and Laura were fighting because she thinks that he cheated on her with Sarah Ann, the girl that he was love triangle with, they were in the pond, he swears up and down they didn't do that, he just had a really constructive
Yeah,
conversation with her
that was...
5 a.m. in the morning, and he drove her back.
That was like the only thing that you like straight up telegraphed was you said, I'm establishing a blocker and I have the ace, or like you have to call me on it if I have it or not.
Of course she's upset, like, of course she's upset about it, I'd be upset about it.
Yes, and I'll have cut as well.
Well, and he's like, I don't know, it looks pretty
Sounds good to me.
good, like, I didn't think I would lose, especially if Beyonce over it. Honestly, speaking, I just don't think it, don't care. The sense that
I guess.
selfish guy. Again, it's
Just I don't ask for much, just please. Just please.
Jimmy introduces Chelsea to his family, which is a big deal for him. They're very old, little and cuddles, and the wife is like, I can tell y'all got that look in your eye, y'all will love each other.
Yeah, you were literally only one turn behind.
Optimistic, but you know, 80's mom is like, before he gets there, 80 goes into how his work schedule makes him pretty absent regularly, and it's kind of
Honestly, what you should have done was kill Bond. You should have just killed it. Like, I know you knew that you could kill it on the crackback, but you had nothing to fear of taking my security. Because if all of your bodies lived, then you were good anyway. So you should have just killed Bond, got the memory back, played your 7 cost for, like, and left yourself at 3 and had another follow-on play.
Airbnb rentals. He also works in tech, something, and
Oh, because he doesn't restand. Yeah, you're right. And then you couldn't play anything out. Yeah, you're right. No, actually, I thought about that when you were doing it. I was like, oh, that's why.
with the marriage, which is of course this whole foolishness that he talked about a lot before we got here, and we'll talk about even more as we go along. Which is
All right.
he has a lot
We will
because his father was a big
Digivolve in the back. Draw.
in their marriage. 7, even though they kept going for like 20
We'll just
despite that, it tore them apart.
smack down double mat. You're at 3.
This conversation with the mom would be like, "Ugh," but considering we as the audience know that he has this fear around cheating as if he has no autonomy.
Whiff. Aww. How sad.
Control over, and of marriage and all that. And the mom is like, it's not your burden to carry. This is your
All right.
opportunity to do better than your parents ever did. This is your opportunity to do better than your parents ever did. Figure out the things that your parents can figure out. But Clay seems to be very vocal about how he doesn't think that he can do that. He really does, which is not a great look.
1K.
Especially when after that, mom brings up how AD had said to her that AD says that she could follow Clay. So where? Where are you going? What do you mean? Because what if
All right.
you're particularly indicative of a man who's like a great leader? I guess he works a lot. Sure, like
All right.
cooking and providing and all that, that's good. Like, what are you talking about? But poor mom, she's doing her best. She does very few words. I like the mom, by the way. She's nice, very wise in like her words. How she
All right.
how she feels about the relationship, considering I'm sure she doesn't have a quarter of information.
We'll draw. We'll see.
Anyway, Johnny meets Amy's dad.
Hmm.
She's like, my dad didn't support it. I don't think I could get married. But it's very cute.
Actually.
Dramatic, like he's not gonna love her. And at this point, this is the only couple that I see any promising anything for. So yay, go Johnny and Amy. Quick pivot from the happy couple to a couple that is
No.
progressively
We'll just play this down. Put you to 2. Draw 1.
Jimmy and Chelsea. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to encapsulate what this fight was. I say it's the fight where she's mad that he left the house. Because he has the nerve to go to a friend's
Yep.
birthday party after
11K.
saying, "Come with me," and she says no, she would stay home. He goes to a friend's birthday party, pops in for a minute, has a drink, says hi to everybody, shows your face in the words of the Black community. I'm gonna show my face. And then he left, right? He and her both agreed that he spent more time driving there than actually being there. He was not gone very long. However, she
All right.
was mad because
6K.
she swears that some of the girls with the pod saw him there, and they're like, "Oh, like where's your boy's out here? Where are you?" And so she's like, "That's embarrassing. They saw you out
Tapermon will stop what?
and around people. And like you told me you weren't like a drinker and you didn't like to drink."
Cute Mon stops what?
No, like to go down. It's all like I already knew this, especially after the whole makes me feel
No.
but my
Only because the cards I say they don't reduce. They literally just, oh, so we draw for turn first. But they don't reduce, they just set a cost. Then effects of mats will go to 3 and draw 2. 1, 2. Effect of Gabu, draw 1. Well, at the very least, it's funny. And he's still unaffected, correct? Oh, I have a way to stop you. It's not pretty, but it accomplishes the task at hand, so to speak.
It's so frustrating and so annoying to pull because it's obvious that she's very insecure, most likely from all those dudes that cheated on her before that we talked about in one of the parts I don't remember. So first
Yeah.
she starts off about how she's uncomfortable with him having female friends. Like, oh no, I don't have a
Oh,
problem with
yeah,
it.
that's perfect.
I'm friends with one of my exes.
Unless you can do the whole yoink and splink again. In which case, that would not be very kind of you.
And then she blows up. She's like, "But you knew! You slept with her!" And apparently he had slept with one of them one time. He had not
Well, let's just hope. Why not?
out of respect for her.
So for this one, we will...
Put all their business out there like that. And it's like, hey,
We could get in and do that. But this, I think,
I didn't want to do that.
yields better in this scenario.
Trust me that I'm not hiding anything from
We will blue scramble.
her. And she's like, "But no, I didn't
Effect.
And he's like, "Well, you're friends with your ex."
Digivolve into Lobomon. Draw.
Actually, that's more a thing.
And then effect. Digivolve into Ancient Garurumon. Draw. And then you may send the Cutemon back to your hand and then choose to activate Magna.
And it bothers you, and that's fair. Just shut it down. If you had a problem with him being friends with his ex, then that's
Yep.
you. I feel like this is me,
Yes.
me personally.
Yes.
I have every right to say that makes me uncomfortable.
All right, that's perfect. Because he's just not going to move next turn. Digivolve into Metal Garurumon. Effect. So he will target your Magna. Your Magna cannot suspend next turn. Or your Magna cannot suspend this turn. But because your effect will trigger it, I mean, you'll probably still get around it, but you'll see. Yeah. It is for 4. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. I suppose we should have swung with this. I almost feel like that was dumb not to do. No, it doesn't matter. I still would have gotten 2 draws off of it. Or a draw off of it. Effect. Add Lobo. That might have cost me the game, and that is unfortunate to think about. So, we'll add Lobo, and then from hand we'll just play down another Matty Shida. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Now he may suspend. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's at 4. All right. Okay. We will blast Digivolve. Send your guy to the bottom of the deck. And then you're good. He hits. All right. Mm-hmm. Fair. Yeah, it just restands if I have a blue tamer. Mm-hmm. All right.
Jeremy was the one that promised to love, care for me, protect my heart, yada yada yada. He promised to be good to me, and he wasn't. So that's the problem. He was the one that owed me
Oh, wait.
fidelity. He was the one that
Is there anything we want to
made
put
me
back
me.
in?
And that's fair. They haven't heard from each other since. Really, I feel like
Looking at my hand, that does not seem to be the case.
hey, speaking of the devil, here comes Jeremy.
Let's see here.
And he
Thinking.
played victim about how Laura responded to him being he's like
I
sure,
could,
I'm the bad guy,
and then that would net me what?
the bad guy. And I definitely don't
A hope and a prayer, I guess. Yeah, no, we're fine. We'll begin turn. We'll draw for turn. We'll hatch, and everything is already unsuspended. We will Digivolve for 0 into Gabumon. Draw. Oh.
There's something about lying that makes your scalp issues come to
We will play down Gabumon. No, it wasn't it. That's unfortunate. We will scoop here. Because I could send back your Rapidmon, but you just check anyway. Is he bigger than 14 when he swings? Yeah. Oh, I should have kept playing then. I shouldn't have scooped. Yeah, the last card in my security was Bond. If you had swung, if I had just done. It does happen. Oh well. All right, game 3. I'll go first.
He does say something along the lines of like, admittedly, she makes him nervous. She's very straightforward in a way that is a little disorienting for him.
I was hoping I'd draw into Gallantmon.
You gave someone even a tenth of what you gave me in the pause. That man would be the luckiest guy. That's
I just didn't have it.
and if I were being completely honest, you were still my number one. Now, if you recall, one of the other parts I brought up how he said pretty much that around Chelsea's friends. And at the time,
Yeah, but I suppose if you play too passively, you just risk dying.
he's consistent. He's not wrong. He does come off that he still liked Jessica more, but he felt pressured by her because she's like, I want you to make a decision. And he was too scared to do this. And he was like, oh, just go to the other one. She doesn't do that. Okay.
And then shuffle one more time, and then we'll cut in half.
Things are getting a little bit tense in several directions. Sarah Ann comes. The women there, not a fan of her, rightfully so. If you recall, Sarah Ann had reached out to Jeremy, knowing he was engaged, and said, hey,
Show my eggs real quick.
I'm here to talk to you. Not a good
And then you just want me to cut my eggs in half?
have to deal with also at this party. At some point, Chelsea and Trevor
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess. I'm okay with losing this. Next time I'll just bring either my A game or a better deck. I don't know. I do love this deck though. Fair enough. All right. Good luck. We'll Digivolve, draw. We will put you to 2 by playing Analog Youth. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Absolutely beautiful.
They're way more solid of a foundation than we are. They're definitely gonna get married. That's the truth. Like it's not a great thing. And he gets a bit upset, and she's like, "Oh, it's just being with they all are." But you know, they've been notably awkward after that. So, Laura and Jimmy have a very tense and uncomfortable conversation. And basically, he's like, "Well, I tried to send you flowers, and when I asked for your address, you were like, you don't need my address. So like, you know, I don't like the way you talk to me." And she's like, "I don't think you're sincere about anything. I think you're a con artist, and then you're gonna flip it back.
All right.
Like I did something wrong, and you're the one in the wrong here." But she's right. She is a bit.
All right. I guess we'll push out. We have nothing to fear.
Yeah, you lied, though. But okay, go off, King.
We have not to fear, but fear itself. All right. We will.
So, you know, different strokes for folks. So they're, you know, pretty dumb. Meanwhile, AB and Sarah Ann talk. And AB is
Swing with jamming?
basically the way I would say. I'm like, babe, you knew they were engaged. You knew they were engaged. Why did you believe at all that the role would be left open?
Ah.
And it's tense. There's obviously like,
Interesting.
obviously coming with a little bit of little fight in her. You know, she's like, I'm not done talking. I'm asking you a question.
We'll digivolve. I mean, we'll analog youth. 1, 2, 3. Ancient Garurumon. You can put that Patamon right back in your hand, bud. Digivolve into Lobomon. Go to 0. And then effect. Digivolve into Ancient for 1. Oh, yeah. Yep. And then effect, send it back to your hand and pick up your top security. Effect, delete. Tap both. It doesn't really matter. I guess we'll do it just for funsies. I don't think you have anything that locks down my tamers. If you do, I'll just eat the loss, I suppose. Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. We don't need to. Let's not just be dumb just for the sake of being dumb. Effect will add Lobomon to hand. And then out of grave, we will add Davis. Davis effect. When played, reveal 1, 2, 3. We will pick out Gabumon. Actually. Yeah, that's fine. You're good to go? Mm-hmm. Yes. 1K it lives. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Still having conversation about contraceptive, and this seems to be the only thing of conflict that they can show about them. And it's
Yep.
not really much of a conflict because she's like, yeah, I'm gonna get on birth control. That's about it. They do the dress shopping, which I just skip past because I'm cute. But I do think it was cute that AD called her sisters built-in besties. That's very cute. That's adorable. Yeah, they cry, they try on.
All right.
I don't care. And basically at the end,
Draw.
we have Chelsea and Jeremy going on a date.
We will hatch.
Saying we haven't
We will digivolve into Gabumon. Draw.
So at this point, I decided to have some predictions. Okay, I wrote these down before seeing the wedding. So my predictions at this point was, like, absolutely not. They're not getting here. Johnny and Amy, yeah, there's no point in wasting your time. Chelsea and Jimmy really is awesome. I had no clue at this point, so.
And you've put me to... You're going to go to 3 regardless. That's fine by me.
Like, I can see us getting married today.
However,
That is kind of
I
like
cannot just
so sure.
allow you to do so
We're having an off day,
in peace.
but yesterday I was like, it's not promising.
It is not in my nature.
Honestly, if you're marrying a person,
Digivolve. Draw.
like how sure reassuring for Jimmy. So he's like, well, I guess it doesn't really matter how reassuring it is for Jimmy because he's like, yeah, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. I think I want us to be.
How much DP is the Rapidmon?
So I don't want to get married. They argue, they go back and forth, and she's like, wait, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of her. I'm so tired of her voice. He's like,
That indeed it does.
that are pretty big issues. Throwing my past relationship
It
in my face, saying it
possibly does, but is it worth it?
I didn't want all her business to be like that's and you did it. She was like, I know you said not to do that, and I'm sorry. He was like, well, that's a big deal to me. I asked you to keep something in confidence, and you didn't. And she's like, well, what about that time you called me clean?
I could do this, and then yeah,
And he was like, you said
play that down. All right.
really fundamental like issues, and we don't have a lot of time to figure those out. Like we're not on great footing. Right
No,
now.
we don't need to.
Well, I guess we're done. And then she leaves the table, and I'm like, all right.
We do.
And with that said, at this
I don't
point,
want to play that
there's
game.
two couples left, actually, and
Digivolve into Kendo. Draw.
officially to ever get married. We have 80 and
Swing at your Rapidmon.
Johnny. And
They're both 6K. They will clash.
bachelorette things, and it looks really dumb. And I'm gonna skip that.
That is fine.
But yeah, it's the wedding day of two people, two couples. I figured they could do this pretty quick because they're trying to figure out how much of the Band-Aid
And then we will put you to
bit off for you. I will say this: it was a very cute moment with Amy's mom coming into the dressing room.
2 with Blue Scramble.
How we had met, and she's like,
And then you're good to go.
and Clay's mom is great. Honestly, she was the star of this season for me. I think she was great. She was like, if I could have picked a mother-in-law worthy, that is the one I would have picked for you.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. They all do the pep talks, you got this, dude, you got this, bro. They're like, I'm gonna get a kid, I'm gonna get married.
Yes.
And at this point, honestly, I'm exhausted. And I'm not gonna lie to you, somewhere around here, I started fast forwarding. There were some things that even at
Yep.
1.5 times speed caused me pause. Notably, 80 coming down the aisle, which is great. With that said, though, she comes down the aisle, and her husband, to me, mostly, says,
Okay.
buddy.
Ancient Garurumon. 12K.
And instead of being like,
Yeah.
she's like, look at the material.
Yep.
This sounds less like two people getting married and more like when I post a picture on social media and Elizabeth says yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, body, T, period. Like you. But it's not. No, little body, T. Like, but they have a whole lead up to the inevitable, and I ain't gonna waste your time. Clay says no. Shocker.
All
He
right.
says yes. They asked her first. He says yes. And he's like, I don't think it would
Draw.
it's fair to me. I think
Start of turn.
everyone's
We will activate Blue Scramble.
just to plug
Place Ancient on top. And then effect. We will play out. Does it matter? No, it does not. It could literally just be any of them.
just because you don't want to look bad or something, or just because you're concerned about how other people might react about it or whatever.
Gabumon. And then draw for turn. We will in fact push out.
I was a bit surprised about how people reacted to
We will
online. I don't know what people wanted. Like, yeah, I guess they wanted them to break up before.
Digivolve.
I felt like it was particularly humiliating.
Going to 1, draw, effect, Digivolve into Ancient,
Prior to getting
draw, send the Rapidmon back to your hand, and then pick up your top security.
said is, I'm gonna be bad to you.
We will swing at security.
Really gonna cheat. I don't think you hear
Please die.
I'm gonna
Thank God.
wow, can I do this? Can I not cheat on you? And she's
I could not have. Oh, well, let me draw my cards first.
herself.
Those are.
She's obviously hurt.
One is mandatory draw.
Again, I know.
And then effect.
But I'm like, given the context, I was so relieved.
He will add.
I'm like, can you imagine them being married just because
I suppose. What do we have in hand?
married? You have no confidence in yourself, no confidence in you to marry. Could have been signing up for a life or a very long time for bullshit if she married him. If he ain't ready, he not ready. Nobody
We'll add Kendo here. And then we'll also add Davis, and he will play out Davis. Davis effect will resolve. 1, 2, 3. We'll add Lobo to hand. And then in response to destruction, we'll tap 2. Gain 2 memory. And then we will Digivolve in the back. We will draw. And how do we want to go about this? 2 security left. Okay. We will then Louis push out effect, gain 1, go to 0. And then we will swing. All right. Gotcha. Oh wait, I'm assuming it died. Hold on. Swing, draw 1. Oh my god, it lives. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. I would rather you never say the words training to me ever again. Ice wall. You said what? Oh no, I know. I know. It would be nice if you wished just once. That'd be great. Yep. Does it do both, or is it only up to the amount of tamers that you have? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So you're playing him, and then, okay. So, unsuspend all of these. Draw. We will Digivolve. Draw. Cool. What we will do here is we will. Oh. I could. Tap both. Medieval Gallant. Putting you to 4. And then effect. It puts you to 4. Yep. And then we will delete the Magna Angemon. Oh. We'll delete the. I know. Yeah, we'll just delete the Magna Angemon. And if you just happen to have another one, that's just is what it be. And then Vortex, we will swing into the Armor Purge. Yes. Thank God he finally whiffed. Jesus.
Chips would have been to take on projects, and it was kind of interesting to hear her, and heartbreaking to hear her kind of talk about how she felt rejected after he said no, because she was kind of speaking as if she had done everything she could, but it wasn't enough. And this is like a pattern with her. She does so much, she tries
Yep.
so hard, but it's never enough. And I just feel that like to get married, as far as I know, she's never been
Yep.
married, and maybe she's been close several times, but she's never been married. Or maybe I wasn't enough for him to change. I wasn't enough for him to be better for me. I figured that if he was with a person that he really cared about, he would be better for them. So I guess I'm just not enough. I'm not the person that he loves enough or is enough for him to do that. And I would like to say, how do I put this as succinctly as possible? That
Okay. So he's turn 1?
sideways and upside down. Absolutely, well, not. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I have kill on turn, but
Your job
yeah.
is not to be a therapist. People get paid to do that. People get paid to do that quite handsomely. You know why? It's draining. Because there's
That's unfortunate. I literally had kill next turn. Aww.
paid for that. These are school things. You just a girl. You just some chick.
I had this.
Deal with all the traumas of this man as well as your own. You're expected to heal him with your heart and your pussy. That ain't your damn job. That's not your damn job. Also, it doesn't matter how much or how little you did. He wouldn't be if he met you or didn't. Or he would be, I don't know. Him improving and changing and taking accountability for his traumas and all that today really don't have anything to do with you. Like, sure,
That's fair.
you can push in the right direction.
I'll leave it up to you, man, because I'll keep doing it. I'm going to see if I can actually seal the deal.
Nothing you could have done to Ben Bono enough to make
All right.
He hates himself, Bubba. You can say you love him all the time, that don't mean that he hates himself. As a person who is...
Fair enough. All right. Draw for turn, push out. We go to 3, and then we tap this down to gain 1, go to 4. Let's see here. We can just literally...
The thing that is your value, is your purpose, is...
play down a
And then you feel like, well, if I...
Gabumon, go to 1. Draw effective Gallant.
Love, I'll be reciprocated.
Delete your,
Supported in the way that I...
well, suspend your guy and then delete him.
And in an ideal relationship, yeah,
Then he may armor purge.
you'll be reciprocated.
Yep, and then we will swing for game.
Women,
Well, we'll swing the first one and then swing the second.
reciprocated. That's just something they give and they give and they give and they give and they give.
Yep, and that's lethal.
Frustrated when that doesn't result in reciprocity. What it results in
That's up to him.
taking those things, and if they do
All right. It was a good match, man.
whatever that means in this context to a man.
If you play this deck, feel free to, well, I mean, you can feel free to friend me regardless. I don't give a shit. I do stream and stuff, so we can play games on stream if you want to, but if you want to try and innovate this deck, I've been innovating this deck since the dawn of time.
Utilities then. Now, that's not to say you're a bad person. That means he ain't. That means stop going that don't feed you.
Yeah, the Gallant is fun, but there's a lot of, like, next format, this deck can't do it. It just can't. I've teched everything, and against things like a Cell, it's just, like, literally impossible. The only matchups it's great against is yeah, because you have, like, Demon Lords and stuff, but all the decks that do, whatchamacallit, DNA Digivolving, they DNA Digivolve all the way past Gallant, and then they have, like, Partition and everything to punish you for Gallanting.
Foundation that is solid for both of you. You both will have things that you're good at. You both have things that you're bad at. But are you both carrying the weight? And there's going to be times when that person carries more weight than you. There's going to be times that you carry more weight than them. But
We'll see. There's other decks that can play it. The other deck I had was Dino Rabbit, but I decided not to play it today.
load. Whenever switching off the load, that is an issue. And it doesn't surprise me that a person like Clay is looking
All right, GG's, man. You have a good day, dude.
of going to therapy. She kept saying all the time, no, I'm not in therapy. I don't need to get therapy. Get in therapy. Why are you getting married? Why are you on a reality show? Go to therapy. Anyway, is there any other point I would like to say about this? Also, one of the things that I kind of noticed about AD, and I wonder to what degree this is conditioning as a darker skin black woman as well, because there's a lot of things specifically for darker skin black women where they feel like you have to just take crumbs. And I think this is also a part of it. You feel like you have to give this utility I have been treated like.
I
I think that goes into how AD is sexualized and objectified by literally everyone, and it's something that she kind of leans into because she knows she has a good body, but there's also I'm still stuck on you walk down the aisle and said okay body, and instead of being like, huh, you said look at the material. Now I'm not judging her, I'm not bashing her. What I'm saying is this is evidence of some work that needs to be done. We all have work that needs to be done, and I think she has a lot of worth issues, as in self-worth issues, a lot of issues feeling that she's enough, a lot of issues feeling that she's more than a therapist with a great body.
Yeah, his deck was insane, chat.
What I hope they don't actually get back together, but
That's who we fought round 1.
if anything, maybe this ramble that I just went on might help somebody, maybe they'll get word and be like, oh, I don't like it, I do kind of like that. Yeah, I feel like she's been very undermined a little bit too. I don't know, man. It's sad in the sense that I'm sad that she's sad. I'm sad that she was sad. At the end of the day, I think she dodged a bullet, and I hope this is an opportunity and maybe some feedback will let her know, like, maybe this ain't it. Too kind and intelligent and driven and decorated and beautiful. But no, I said those other things first because I also want to kind of step away from clear beauty and what's going on and make her more than just beautiful. We are beautiful. We're more than that. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and then the episode ends with Amy and Johnny getting married. There's no point in me wasting your time with that. Y'all could hear her married. So there you go. On to the reunion when it comes out. Whenever you see that part of me watching it. Yay.
I'm not even on the wheel. Oh, I am on the wheel. That man said loser. That's wild.
I think it was namely because they brought a bunch of the couples or notable people from both seasons in. They came into the crowd. They asked people from the audience, like the viewing audience. There was a live audience there. Yeah, it felt like a hot 45 minutes longer than it needed to be. By the end of it, I just had the biggest headache, and I was just ready for the season to be done. People were yelling, people were arguing. Honestly, these seasons can be godless. That first like 6 episodes is so much fun. It all goes downhill most of it. Some cute little things before we get started is that there are now 3 couples, or 3 people I should say, from Love is Blind that are now pregnant. Gianna from season 1, she's not with someone from Love is Blind, she's with a partner, but she's pregnant. Alexa and Brennan from season 3 are pregnant. Bliss and Zach, as I said last time, are pregnant. I don't remember which season they were, 3, 4, so that's great there. Now let's completely ruin the mood and go into mess. Everyone's there except for Matthew, because why would he come? Laura's also not there because she had to
You guys have a good night.
sacrifice a bag for this shit. And there's a lot of drama on the docket. Firstly, let's start off with Jeremy. He is dating Sarah Ann.
Well, chat, at least we went 2-2. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't even good. We were just butt. But we tried our best. What else can I say? All right. It is 11:24. All right. So I'm going to head out, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for my first online tournament in a very, very, very long time. I actually went back on Limitless to see the last time I signed up for a tournament online through Limitless, and it was in 2023. So I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all again. Oh, hi, Blue. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thank you so much for showing up. Peace out, y'all.